What? Yo! What's up? What's up? Hi! Good evening to you. We got 60 seconds till our pre-roll. Make sure to come on in, get sub to the channel. That way you don't have to watch ads because they smell bad. That's right. It's kitty cat meow meow shenanigans time. Yeah. Oh man, it's a good track. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. 20 seconds to pre-roll. 20 seconds to pre-roll. Oh, Jules, that's so cute. Oh, that's amazing. Hey, what's going on, everybody? We're going to start our pre-roll, and then the show starts in 3 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got lots to do tonight. And instead of burning our phones up, we're going to burn calories. Get it? That was a bad Scopely update joke. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Griffin, I feel like I probably shouldn't have made that joke, but I think it's funny. I think
it is funny.
I think it's funny. I think that might be a little bit funny. I mean, I don't know. It could just be me. Y'all, what's going on? Ichiban? First DJ stream ever and a first-time chatter. Welcome in. Thank you so very much. How are you? Jonathan Ingram, good evening to you. I know. Wait, am I shielded right now? Oh, my gosh. Jonathan Ingram got me for another 60 trillion, guys.
Oh, no.
He got me for another 60 trillion.
Oh,
I'm going to tell you what happened. Okay? It's not... It was kind of... I mean, it was... See, what had happened was Monday night, I came home. I didn't even do my dailies. I didn't even do my daily claims because I had every intention on logging in and playing the game. So I started to, and apparently fell asleep. Like, when I woke up, the phone was still sitting right there by my face. There was drool. It was disgusting. And I had 1,000 notifications on my phone that I was being rated. And then
that was like me during incursions.
Yeah, then I log in.
Perfect.
I log in, and thankfully there was a golden shield up. Otherwise, I think he would have zeroed me. Jondrel says, I don't know how to shield. Honestly, I mean, I kind of do. It's just not that big of a deal anymore. But also, I was actually playing. I think I might have had a narcoleptic episode. Is that how you say that? Yeah. Thanks. I think I had a narcoleptic episode and just passed out.
I mean, you were tired and fell asleep. That's not really narcolepsy.
Yeah, I was tired and fell asleep. Thanks, Matters. Matters, why do you sound like Putz?
I'll fix that.
Ichiban says, you can set alerts on my phone. Yeah. No, dude. I did. And it still didn't wake me up. Cruzito says, number 2 STFC content creator. Maybe Cruzito. Maybe it's all a stunt. Maybe it's just a shtick. Huh? Maybe it's a shtick. Have you ever thought about that? Maybe I intentionally give it away because I'm supporting another content creator while he grows his channel. Is it possible? Is it possible? Evening, everybody. Welcome into the show.
I mean, the Pergola live stream channel is doing great. Thank you.
See? I'm just trying to help everybody. Here, I'll turn on your alerts for just a moment so you guys can play around with those for a minute or two. And then we'll get ready. Yo, what's going on, Jumbo? Thank you very much for the follow. Papa Smurf for 100 kitty bitties. Chris, son of Mac, for the 26-month sub. Crystal Star, thank you for the new follow. Broken Wolf, thank you for the singing sticker. Dr. Iron Chef, thank you for your 100 kitty bitties. Burton with the 9-month tier 1 resub. Mechrack with 100 kitty bitties. Benny Hills Ghost with some kitty bitties as well. Thank you very much. What's up, everybody? Hello, Crystal Star.
How you doing?
Hello is a first-time chatter.
Oh, welcome, Crystal.
We got all kinds of first-time
the Twitter
chatters.
box.
Yeah, listen.
No, not the sheep. It's
Crystal Star says, I just shared you on my Instagram. Oh, well, shucky G darn. Thanks. That's awesome. Make sure and get my good side.
There is no good side. Joke's on you.
Anyway, yeah, that's right, Cruzito. I'm trying to help Jonathan Ingram grow his channel. Why wouldn't I? Okay. So we have new videos to show tonight. Should have been doing an arena show instead of sleeping. Why? So I could just show you guys how all the ships stood still and how the game crashed 58 times?
Come on, let's move it right along.
Huh?
Running out of go. Incoming.
Ballabomb says, Strider called me and said, all right, there you go. That's hilarious. Captain Bull says, what's arenas? Yeah, see?
Yeah. What's an assault?
Deverick, is it going to bite me? Thank you. Burton says arenas weren't quite that bad. Okay. Well, in fairness, if they weren't that bad, then great. I didn't play because I saw no evidence that they had been improved. As a matter of fact, I'm terrified of the mid-month patch notes. Terrified of those. We'll talk more about those later. And you guys started a hype train. Listen, we've got stuff happening tonight. I love the hype. We have a special guest with us tonight. Spock Monkey says she has 70,000 followers. Oh, well, then you definitely need my good side. Hold on. It's not my birthday.
You think that's what does it for?
Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a full screenshot.
Hey,
okay.
Where did I go?
Full screenshot.
Well, where's your chin?
Don't do that one.
Rude. See, when it comes down to the nitty gritty, I see where I stand. Boom, deleted.
Hey, you want a better screenshot for your Instagram? Stop throwing eggs at me. You want a better screenshot for your Instagram? Hang on. There you go. Now you can get a picture of us together.
Why?
Now you can get a picture of us together. Go ahead. All right, you got it? You good?
Yeah.
All right, good.
Very
All
nice.
right, a horrible and disappointing update to Arena. Really? Wilson, the community has mostly been screaming for this. They have been asking for this. You can't come in and say it's a bad thing. The community has overwhelmingly voted for that. We might be in the minority, you and me. You and me, we might be in the minority because I don't think it's a good idea, but we'll see. It probably is going to allow more people to play, but I think it undercuts the integrity of the feature. But whatever. If they don't get the board cube thing fixed, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
All right. It could be an awesome update. We'll see how it goes, though. And honestly, this is a great development if it fundamentally worked. Anyway, we'll talk about it later. I want to talk to you tonight about a game that hasn't crashed on me yet, and I've been playing it for weeks. Hasn't crashed one time. Not once! Which is shocking, I know. We're going to talk about that coming up tonight. Plus, pre-cruise festivities. Let me tell you, Griffin, tonight, I was a little bit late coming out to the studio because I was on the telephone with somebody on the ship who was doing speed tests on their mesh at 15 down and 3 up.
Well, you know what that means?
That means that we have been officially cleared to attempt. They are not guaranteeing anything. They were like, listen, weather, clouds, any number of things, network servers, Starlink, any number of things could happen. Okay?
But for the first time ever.
In the world. Time ever. Well, I'm not going to say for the first time ever, because I'm sure other people have tried it and failed. But we have been given official clearance to attempt to successfully stream the world's first stream from international waters aboard Royal Caribbean's Explorer of the Seas on Star Trek The Cruise next week. We might.
Oh, that is so stupid.
Is it?
How do we talk them into that?
I don't know. We might.
Who do they think we are? But in the way that people don't usually mean that.
We have official permission. They're setting us up. We got the mesh, got everything, Griffin. We got everything. And they are going to work with us on attempting the world's first cruise from international waters. Isn't that what we need to sell?
Those fools.
We need to sell sponsorships. Yo, Twitch, where you at? This should be a big deal, right?
This is a big deal.
I mean, right?
It's a pretty good kept secret.
Where you at, Twitch? All right, we're going to be talking. We're going to be talking to them. Who wants to?
It
go
is
out?
such a monumentous occasion. I've even gone out and purchased our own roll-up extension cord that we can bring on the ship, so we don't have to we don't have to take apart the omelet station.
I bought one too. I was going to remind you when I called you the other day. Did you remember to get the adapter from the 220 thing that they had on there? Remember, none of the outlets.
I have not only the adapter, I have a step-down transformer to take us from 220 to 110.
Yeah, because last year we stole the omelet maker. Oh, it was so much fun. Hey, Spock, how are you, man? Listen, let's chat a little bit about this cruise for a second, and then we're gonna. I've got a great narrative tie-in for why you're on our stage tonight. Spock, how are you doing, everybody? Round of applause for Spock. Where's Spock? There's Spock. Spock,
hey, everybody.
hello! What's up?
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Long-time listener, first-time caller. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Spock, I'm super excited because we have the opportunity to be the world's first streamers to stream where there is no land anywhere in sight. We're going to give it a shot, okay? We're going to try. We're going to see.
Sounds exciting.
No promises. You know what's really crappy about this? Didn't somebody just say a second ago that they're on a 49 stream streak? Here it is, Hypodermics. I'm on my 49th stream streak. When's the next one? Don't want to miss the 50th. Here's the problem with that.
It could be a 5-minute stream at 3 a.m. on Saturday from the middle of the ocean.
It could be 30 seconds, okay? I don't know. I might not even make it 2 full minutes.
I can't believe you couldn't last 2 more minutes.
We don't know how well this is going to work out, but we're going to give it a try on... Actually, that's not true. We're doing a live show on Saturday, aren't we? We're doing a live show on Saturday from Miami. So, yeah, we're going to be fine. We're fine. I'm not streaming I'm not going to stream our channel from Studio B. That's right. I forgot, Bill. You're right. We're streaming Saturday from Miami. So we're going to be fine. It'll be Saturday, guys. It'll be Saturday.
Yeah, guys. We knew that the whole time.
Obviously, I knew that the whole time. But as we prepare...
DJ.
What?
What is wrong with you?
Everything. I completely forgot all about it. Guys, thank you, by the way. You guys have kept this hype train going. Andy, for the sub, the resub, thank you. Buns of Steel, ironically named for tonight. All right, I'm working on my Buns of Steel. I'm going to show you how and why.
Oh, please don't show us your Buns of Steel.
I'm going to show you my Buns of Steel.
No, we're not licensed for that.
Yeah, I am. And JYT, Thank you for the tier 2 or the tier 1 resub. 2 months. Hi, how are you? Thank you, guys. 20 seconds left on the hype train if you guys want to keep that going. We are very excited. Everything is coming together, Griffin. We are officially... Where's Spectre? Spectre, where is that thing you sent me? We are officially on the program guide, guys.
So dumb.
I don't understand what these people are thinking. It's great. Listen,
we're literally the biggest imposters of all time.
Let me show you a couple of things. I'm going to show you a couple of things, okay? Here's the Star Trek The Cruise tentative daily schedule. Crystal Star says, I'm a huge Star Trek fan. Welcome into the channel. Thanks for being here. Listen, in 4 or 5 days, Crystal, we're getting ready to go on Star Trek The Cruise 8. And this is the program guide for it. Let me show you a little.
We're not just going on a Crystal. We're being featured on the cruise. We are featured guests of the cruise.
Let me show you something here. Day 2 at sea. 3 o'clock from Captain Gorn's Bar. Talking Trek, the official Star Trek Fleet Command podcast with UltimatDJz and Griffin. And just in case you guys can't see it, I'm gonna zoom in here for you so you can see that stupid. Right there. Look at that.
That is ridiculous.
What? All right, hold on.
Awesome.
Hold on, but that's not the only one, because over here on day 4, we got us another one. I think it was day 4. What was it? Yeah, there it is. Day 4, Captain Gorn's Bar again. 4:35:15. We get our second show. Andy says, "Are you going to be late to that?" Probably. All right. Actually, no. I've been told we probably shouldn't be late. We have those 2 shows. Okay. We have those 2 shows. And, Tamra, are you going to be on the cruise? That's amazing. Tamra says, I'll be attending the match game instead. At 4:30, you're going to, let's see, where's that one? 4:30. You're going to the single solos and first-time cruisers meetup? I don't blame you.
What? We're up against the singles match game?
We're up against the singles, solos, and first-time cruisers meetup.
Oh,
okay.
Tamra, if you come to our show instead, I will go out on a date with you immediately following the show.
Okay, there you go. Then, we got more. There's day 5, day 6, and we've been told, Griffin, to tentatively have content prepared for Saturday. We're not on the schedule yet.
Tamra says no dice. That's no date for me. I can't blame them.
Tough. Yeah. No dice. All right.
I don't know. Griffin's a catch. Have you heard about his pergola?
Yeah.
You'll learn all about the pergola at the Gorn's Captain Bar.
Captain Taylor says 45 minutes. You can't even do the intro in that amount of time. I know. We're going to have to figure something out. Listen, what we're going to be doing here at this one, Griffin and I are going to have some talking and some coordination to do. Hey, Iron Chef, what's going on? Wait, you know Crystal? Crystal knows Iron Chef? What is happening? What is happening here?
Maybe Crystal likes Disney. Maybe Chef likes Crystal. Maybe they both like Star Trek. There's so many variables.
Crystal is actually a member of the Star Trek community in a way. She's been to a bunch of Star Trek Vegases and various things.
Very, very cool. You know, Spock, we're actually working on something for STLV this year as well in August.
Indeed.
Ooh, I might have to be there for that.
Yeah, working on that one. So we're pretty excited. We are on the cruise schedule, which is super duper exciting. It's official, guys. We are on the schedule. Another thing that I wanted to show you guys here real quick was, I thought this was cute. This is so cute. Griffin, Jules has already ordered Dr. Aaron McDonald's My First Book of Space. And gotten it for yes, isn't that sweet? Is this not the cutest thing?
That is delightful.
This is not the cutest thing ever. So
if only that stupid blanket were messing up that picture, it'd be really nice.
What topics are we doing? What, tonight or on the stream or on the boat? I don't know. A lot of stuff, okay? A lot of stuff, all to be determined.
Oh, I'm doing a 45-minute symposium on how the Year of Hell in Star Trek Voyager was actually three parts and not 2.
Oh, my gosh. We need to talk to Kate Mulgrew about that. All right?
Oh, she'll agree completely.
We're going to find out.
I say you should go around and find everyone and tell them what their officer ability is.
I feel like that would be fun. Show them a little likeness in game, just see what happens. Anyway, listen, we've got a.
I do have one other thing that we can accomplish while we're there.
Yeah. Yes.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Yes, I am ready for this. Let's see it.
Despite, this is a bad season to be Moopsy. It's a bad season to be Moopsy. He tries to lock us out of our room for the next year. He fails.
He did fail.
He tries to outbid me on these freaking endgame scripts. Look at this. Ka-chow, part 1. Ka-chow, part 2. I got them both, and they're all getting signed.
Oh.
Whoopsie.
Nice. He got them both. That's amazing. We're very, very excited.
These are set used scripts. They're tagged. They even have some actors' handwriting in them. So that's going to be a lot of fun to
figure out whose it is.
Yeah. See what's going on there.
Oh.
A couple little lines highlighted and so on and so forth. All the different color pages for all the different revisions of the script, which is what they did there at Paramount for these shows.
That is very, very cool. I'm very much looking forward to looking through that and hanging out with the cast of Star Trek Voyager, among many other shows, next week. And we've got all kinds of content. By the way, I didn't even mention this. Hey, Seth.
Oh, it's Moopsy. Hey, Moopsy. You son of a blankety blank.
That's hilarious. Hey,
here, hold on. Moopsy, you can get a screenshot. Let me do it one more time. There you go.
Hey, you know what else we got, guys? You know what else we got today? We got permission to obtain line level audio, Griffin, for the videos that we're going to be recording of the panels and the science talks, so that we don't have to rely on PA audio from our cell phones. Like, they're going to give us audio from the production board.
What? Which we have to record, or we give them a thumb drive? We'll figure that out later. That is great news.
Isn't it great news? They actually like us.
So that way, I can edit these videos together without your needless commentary in the background and your chitter chatter.
Something like that.
And snoring.
I didn't snore.
No, there was one where you fell asleep, and I definitely recorded a snore.
You did not. Anyway, listen, all this to say, next week is going to be an amazing week for all of you here in our community. It's going to be so content rich. We're very, very excited about it, and we're going to be bringing you as much as we can. We are broadcasting live a Sailaway party from the ship on Sunday. We've got permission to broadcast the exclusive cast introduction party starting at 4 o'clock Eastern time. That's going to happen. And so we're going to be bringing you that, which is the introduction of all the cast. We're going to be broadcasting live from the Lido deck there. And then just so much more content all throughout the week. It's going to be a lot of fun. Now, one other thing that happens on cruises. Is the food, right? We love to talk about the food. And there's going to be so much great food. But, like, there's effects. There's lead up effects, and then there's after effects. You guys have known that I am a chunky monkey, and I have decided to take my 2025 and turn it around. Listen, I've actually been through a lot in the last couple of years. I got divorced here about a year and a half ago, and then I just kind of just flailed around for a minute, Griffin. But let me tell you something. This past September, first of all, last year I did a lot of things that I've never been able to do. I traveled. I went and hung out with Griffin in a couple of different places. Went to Los Angeles. Went on the Star Trek cruise. Never been able to do that. Went to Paramount Studios and did work out there. I've done stuff that I've never been able to dream about doing. All right, and as a result, that has made me feel better about my life. All right, it has. Hanging out with you guys, hanging out with this community. You guys have given me the attitude and the motivation to be able to do better things with my life. So
life-changing things.
Life-changing things. I mean, look at what we're doing next week. That's life-changing. Last September.
What was that?
It was a piece of something stuck in my teeth, and I just spit it out.
Oh, here comes
Seth. Hi, Seth. 7 a.m. gym every day on Cruise with Moopsy. You know what? I don't know about every day. But I'm going to join you for at least one of those, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. All right, I'm going to try, Moopsy. I'm not an early morning riser, but we're going to give it a try. Anyway, listen, So then in September of 2024, so now we're almost 5 months ago, I smoked my last cigarette. I just decided no more. I'm done. All right. And, well, I shouldn't
confirm he's really stuck with it.
I shouldn't say I smoked my last one, because since September, I have smoked 4 cigarettes. 4. Since September. I just decided to stop. I just said, that's it. I'm done. This is a habit I no longer want to do. I want to be around longer. I want to be healthier. I want to breathe easier. I want to have a better blood pressure. I want to walk my kids down the aisle and my grandkids. I want to watch them get married. I want to stop. So I did. And weirdly, it was one of the easiest things. I know everyone always says that it's really hard, and I don't know. Maybe it was just in my head. I don't know, but it wasn't that hard. It was so motivational to me that I was like, you know what? I have my baseball. It's right here. It was so motivational to me that I was able to stop doing that like easily, that I was like, okay, so what's next? What's next, Griffin? So starting in January, I started on my weight loss journey. January 2nd, and I mentioned this, I signed up with the Weight Watchers program and weighed in at 355 pounds. Heaviest I've been in my entire life. 355 pounds. I probably did gain a little bit of weight, Carissa. 355 pounds, heaviest that I have ever been in my entire life. January 2nd, I started with Weight Watchers. January 11th, I got my first injection of a GLP-1, semaglutide, compounded semaglutide, which was on the smallest dose. I am right at 6 foot. I put 5'11" on all my stuff, because I think I've shrunk a little bit. I used to be 6 foot, but I'm really not anymore. Like when I measure, they're like 5'11". I was 6 foot in high school. I don't understand how that happened. Anyway,
gravity.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm just kind of shrunk a little bit. Anyway, January the 11th, I took my first shot of the compounded semaglutide, and I have been sticking to my program and eating healthily, making choices. And as of today, I weighed in this morning. As of today, I am down 26 pounds.
Well, there you go.
26 pounds. Now, I'm still
in 6 weeks.
In 6 weeks. Now, I'm still chunky monkey. All right. I'm 326.6 pounds as of right now. All right. I'm still chunky monkey. But this has been going well. This has been going good. So we are stepping it up. And this is where I'm super excited about my guest tonight, because there is some cool stuff that I want to show you. He is a member of our community, and I'm going to let him kind of talk about his credentials a little bit. He's a member of our community who does video game design for work, and said, listen, and has heard me talking about this for the last couple months, and says, listen, I want to do something, and I think this is going to be great because, listen, you're the perfect candidate for this. You're a gamer, and you're actively trying to lose weight. Like, you're not looking for it to magically happen. Like, you're actually working on it. This is a magical combination, and I want to show you something. So I'm like, all right. So I set a meeting with him, and he told me about this product, this game. And I immediately fell in love with the concept of this game. And that is what we're going to do here tonight. All right. We are going to show you all about this cool game tonight. It's called Cardio Quest. It is available on your App Store, your Apple App Store, and Google Play. You can take a look at it on your screen. There's not a special download code. You can just go get it. You don't have to jump through any hoops. Because he's a member of our community, we have direct access to him. He's going to be getting you guys some in-game goodies with a promo code coming up here in a little bit.
That?
Huh?
You
what?
Sure about that?
Sure. What? Shut. What? Who said what?
It's the you're sure about that sticker guy.
didn't even see that on there. What? Who did that? Juby, Rocky. Who just did that? That's crazy. Seth says you need to download it for the cruise. Yes, we do need to download it for the cruise. All right? Because, hi, Winnie. What's up, Winnie? Hello.
I've been sending messages to everyone going on the cruise, but make sure you congratulate Major Samo on the cruise about her upcoming wedding.
Oh, yes.
The fiancé will be there, so congratulate him, too.
Oh, okay.
Details in the DMs.
Oh, I definitely want the DMs. Okay, absolutely. Send them on over.
In fact, Samo has her mom on live stream now talking all about it.
Yes, that's what I heard. I heard about that. So, yes, this is a very, very cool thing. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to go into all this stuff. Hey, Rocky Mountain, thank you for your Tier 3. What? Thank you for the Tier 3 resub. What's up? Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Listen, let me introduce our friend and fellow STFC gamer. Okay, he plays STFC. He's a member of our community. As a matter of fact, you heard him just a second ago. Long-time listener, first-time caller. Spock Monkey has been in the community for a number of years, probably about 4 years now, almost since global launch. Right? You've been around.
A couple years after, but yeah,
couple years after, so about 3.5, 4 years. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome to the stage Spock Monkey. What's up, buddy?
Hello, everyone.
Hello there.
Thank you.
Listen, I have your splash page pulled up here. First of all, let me just go into a little bit of background here really quickly, because you surprised me when you reached out to me the first time. You said, hey, I'm working on this thing. I'd like to show it to you. And it actually took us a little while to catch up. I didn't get with you like that first week. I don't remember what it was. But then I was also kind of thinking, a lot of people say, hey, I've got something I want you to look at, and I just don't have a chance to look at it all. And when we did finally get a chance to look at this, I was like, wow, this is something. And I kind of joked with the community the other night that I have played this now. I've played 3 different exercise sessions with it, and not once has it crashed on any of my apps, which is already a plus sign for this community. All right, like that's already credibility in our books when the game doesn't crash out on you. But tell me a little bit about like the inception of this. You came to me, you said, hey, I've got a product I want you to try. You're trying to be healthier, and I've got something for you. Why is this in your head?
Well, let's see, where do I begin? Well, this has pretty much been almost a 15-year journey for me. Wow. I started competitive cycling back around 2009, 2010, and I was also using, a lot of people will know this app, Strava. It's the world's largest kind of workout social network. And I was also playing a ton of World of Warcraft because I'm a big old nerd, and uploading my logs after raids. And I noticed that what I was doing with my World of Warcraft data and what I was doing with my athletic data was essentially the same. And to me as a gamer, I thought, man, I would be so much more motivated to get in that extra bike ride, to put in that extra 10 minutes, to go 5% harder, because I want that gamified reward. I want a place on the leaderboard. I want to get that next level. And I saw that core motivation, and I said, I want that in my life every day, and it didn't exist.
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, because, you talk about gaming, and this community especially. Griffin, we've seen it from you. We've seen it from me in certain places. And a lot of our community, Spock, they're grinders. Right? A lot of our guys will put in the time to do well on a leaderboard. That's a concept shared amongst
present company excluded.
What? Who? Me? No, I mean, I won't necessarily grind if it. Anyway, listen, we'll get back to the details. The point is that people are competitive in a lot of games, and this is taking a world of gaming and tying it into motivation to be for fitness. Right? And giving people a reason. I hate exercising. Spock, I know I've mentioned this to you before. It's not fun for me. I don't like actually going to the gym. It's not a fun experience for me. I don't like going for a run because it hurts. And that's just not my thing. But I do love gaming, right? I do love playing stuff, and I like doing different things. And as a lot of us are, we're completionists. We like accomplishing things or finishing events or doing this or that, you kind of had a marriage of these two thoughts.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that is what Cardio Quest is all about, is about providing some type of structure so that you can see progress every day. Because let's face it, when you work out, when you're trying to lose weight, you don't see progress every day. You see progress weekly if you're lucky, monthly for most people. This way, you're seeing progress on your character in an environment where you feel like every day is being put towards something you care about. And then you combine that with the social aspect and you can hold your friends accountable, because now, one of the great things that you can do in Cardio Quest is you can join a guild. You can check out what activities your guildmates have been doing. You can see the loot that they get when it drops, because that's saved as part of the workout history. So you can congratulate your friends and say, oh man, my buddy put in an epic 2-hour run today and he got the legendary sword. I gotta do at least 30 minutes in the treadmill or I'm going to feel like trash.
Seth, listen, you have to download this game and then I want you to join my alliance. This is part of the fitness challenge, Griffin. We're all going to hold each other accountable. All right. We're going to talk a little bit about this, Spock, because I want to set up like a contest and this is going to be great for us, community. And we're going to build a guild. He was telling me about this earlier. We're going to set up some swag. We're going to do this. This is going to be fun. Seth says, I'm going to crush it. Yeah, probably. But you know what? We're all going to try, and it's going to be fun because we're going to be able to play this together. I am wanting to show you guys this game here tonight, if you could, because I've got an account. I've worked out in it a couple of times. We're going to show you a little bit how it works and a little bit of a run through. And then, Spock, once we get through like the basic piece of this, I want to tease our community just a little bit with some of the math and science that's in this game, because I know that some people are going to be like, oh, okay, well, that's not a big deal if that's not your thing, right? If you just want to play it, you can play it. But we're science nerds, and there is math to this game, and that makes me excited because I kind of want to crack some of it. So, listen, I'm going to change screens here very quickly. First of all, Spock, if they're trying to find this game, where do they find it?
So we've been available on iOS and Android for over a year now. We actually went into alpha January 11th of last year. So we're just past the 1-year mark. We're in beta. So like I said, iOS, Android, I believe you have the link posted somewhere. If not, we'll make sure that's where people can find it. You can find it, mycardioquest.com is the website if you want to just type it out manually, old-fashioned.
I thought I put it in the announcement. Did I not? I guess I did. I must have clicked on it to pull it up. So here, let me show it to you guys. Yeah, sorry, already dropping the ball here. Here is the link. I'll throw it into the chat right now, and we'll pin it up. I'm also going to throw it over into the YouTube chat as well. Raul says, I'm going to run miles every single day. Here's the thing. Spock, you were talking about this a little bit ago. You can import your Strava workouts. But somebody mentioned in the chat, what about just like basic fitness stuff like my Fitbit or my Apple Watch? And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I've got an Apple Watch. Like I don't do like the whole, I don't do Strava. Okay. That's for you hardcore guys out there. I just have an Apple Watch. All right. Fitbit.
Do you close your rings?
Huh? Yes, I close your rings. Yes, I close my rings. As a matter of fact, I do want to show you this. And I bet Spot can walk us through this here in a little bit. I actually recorded a workout during Studio B. It was like 4 hours long. Did you see that one, Spock?
Oh, now that I believe. He's moving and grooving and pumping and jumping and running and dancing. That'll be good for you.
4 hours long, and it gave me ridiculous progression in this game. I'm excited to share it with you. So, yeah, you can get it, download it, visit mycardioquest.com. You can also find it in your App Store or the Google Play Store. And it's available on PC through the Google Play beta itself. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pop this up on your screen so you guys can see this. So it has Google has now launched this Google Play Games beta. You can download this. So you can play anything in the Google Store without going through BlueStacks, which, I mean.
What?
Yes. Sorry.
Brand new as of a few days ago.
Yeah, literally. This is brand spanking new tech. Sorry, BlueStacks. I don't know where you're going from here. But this is, you just go to Google Play, go and Google play Google Games on my PC, and it's going to pop this thing up. This is just like BlueStacks would be. It's Google's own emulator. And I downloaded Cardio Quest because not only was I able to get it up on my game here, on my PC, but it's also cross-platform, so I get to share my progress. So anything that I've done with my Apple Watch on my iPhone is now mirrored straight over to my account.
And they licensed your image to be in the game. That's really cool.
Isn't it great? Look, and they put a green griffin in here.
Hey.
Ha 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 ha. Anyway, Spock, tell us a little bit about what we're looking at here. If somebody's booting up the game for the first time, obviously I'm a very young player. Okay, I'm only level 3 in this game. I've been playing a couple of weeks. Tell us a little bit about how we start. What are we looking at here?
Okay, well, first, this is your home screen, and that is your character. We can start by clicking on the upper left if you want to show them the customization options.
So yes, you can change. So I'm an orc. I wanted to emulate my buddy Griffin, so this is what I chose. But I can change.
Will you stop?
Why? It's fine. I could change to be human. All right. I could also be a dwarf or an orc. Those are the 3 that I've got unlocked at this point. This is where I can go. Okay. But there's all kinds of other customizations that I can choose here, like my gender, my skin color. All right, I could be blue, I can be green, I can change the shape of my face, I can have different skin, I can change the color of my eyes, I can do all this stuff. I can give myself piercings. All right, there's actually a lot of customizations available here, which is actually very, very cool. And
as well as the avatars in the upper left. If you click on that, you'll see pretty much the extensive collection of avatars that you can collect from the game. And there's drops, there's leaderboard rewards, there's event only ones, there's a whole list of ones you can craft. Oh, there's one that might work for you.
Yeah, see, I did get an image in the game, obviously.
Well, we talked about this. We actually are going to make an UltimatDJz icon for you guys. So there will be a limited avatar in the game for UltimatDJz.
Did you hear that? Yeah, Griffin.
Well, that's no fair.
Wait a second. So wait, I'm going to get a video game with my own avatar in it?
You are.
Oh, Scopely. Look at that. Juby says make a before and after avatar. Well, maybe. All right. That's very cool. So there's going to be an avatar that you guys will be able to work on accomplishing, which is very, very cool. In the meantime, the art in here, I actually really, really like. I didn't get a chance to tell you this the other day because I did spend some extra time scrolling through these. There's some beautiful art in here, like some really, really nice art. Tell me a little bit about the coding for this game. You built this game, right? Or conceptualized it. Tell me a little bit about what your role is in designing this.
So I am a solo developer. Everything you're seeing is done by one person.
Really?
Yep. The 3D
Just like
art.
Concerned Ape. Amazing.
Yeah. So the 3D art is from various contractors and vendors that I work with. The 2D is all done with Midjourney, and it's been done over various versions. It's getting better and better. And so I actually have an art degree. I was an illustrator. It's the very first thing I was trained in way back in the ancient times. And so for me, I get to kind of act as art director now. So I'm, generating tons and tons of images and then going in and massaging them in Photoshop and fixing things up and really kind of playing the role of an art director who is getting lots and lots of work in and then deciding what is the high quality stuff that you want to keep.
I actually love this avatar. This is a super cool avatar. Reminds me of Griffin. Oh, it's good. Big old BBS.
Okay, Spock Monkey, let me just cut to the chase. How many packs is it going to take for me to buy on your account to get my own icon in this damn game? And it's got to look better than that idiot over there laughing at me right now.
How many packs do I have to buy? That's funny.
We are going to have, believe it or not, a Kickstarter coming probably in March, where one of the tiers will actually be a custom in-game avatar. So you might get your wish.
There you
It
go.
will not be in-game packs, though.
There you go.
And just so people know, in-game packs in this game are a little bit different than you're used to from Scopely. We have exactly one in-game purchase at the moment. It is a monthly subscription.
What?
And it is $5.
It ain't so. Wait, what did you say?
$5?
$5?
$5.
That's the only pack I can buy. Can I buy it 20 times?
You cannot.
Wait a minute. What if I have the app open on 5 different devices and I push purchase at the same time?
Ooh, I may have to look into that
one.
Okay, good. So there's one pack and it's $5.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. The goal with this game, we're really trying to do what all the players have always been talking about what if you just had a larger community that could purchase, smaller packs. We're actually going for that model. And, one of the things that's really important is this is not a game that is meant to be monetized like a free-to-play game. This is more meant to be monetized like Strava is. Strava has a monthly subscription. I believe it's $15 to $20 depending on which level you're getting and which features. We're really looking to emulate that. So this is much closer to a game experience with a kind of low-cost exercise app-type subscription model.
Nice.
We're going to talk a little bit more about that pack. I kid about it only being $5. It's kind of a no-brainer, really, when you look at what we play. However,
you pay more to go to the gym you don't go to.
That's right.
That's true.
That's absolutely true. And we're going to talk a little bit about that, about what you get for that pack coming up a little bit. But the art is absolutely great. So you are a solo developer, meaning that you talked about you did the art, but then you also coded the game and you're publishing the game and
yes.
you built the game. You did all of this?
All of it. So my previous job to this one was actually creating Lane Break for Peloton. So if there's any Peloton users out there.
No way, that was you? I love Lane Break.
Yeah, I was one of the first people on the team, and I was, I was there till it released, and immediately went and said, "I'm going to make something way better than this." Because
that really took Peloton to the next level, DJs. That went from just watching a sweaty trainer bike at you to actually having some fun game to play while you are pumping away on your Peloton. Lane Break is really revolutionary for that property, and that's really cool that you did that, man.
And this product is the next evolution beyond that, really, when you talk about what we're going to be able to do. I've never played Lane Break, don't know much about it, but based on what I have read and researched about it compared to what this game can do, this is the next evolution, right, Spock?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, Lane Break is a fun experience that you play that kind of distracts you while you're riding. And, it's a good little experience and it's fun, but there's no sense of progression. There's no level. There's no, there's nothing that we as gamers really want to sink our teeth into. And so my goal with this was do the exact opposite, where it's all about the progression. It's all about the social aspects, and the gameplay itself is, I don't want to say minimized, but compared to, something like Lane Break, which is meant to be played kind of in the moment, this is a game really meant to be played wherever and whenever you can get your exercise in. And my job is to make sure that makes it into the game so you get credit for it. And that's why we sync with Apple. That's why we sync with Google. That's why we sync with Strava. And you can play it live as well. So it gives you kind of the whole panoply of options to play.
That is very, very cool. So we're talking about this new app. I say new. It's actually been around for about a year. It's called Cardio Quest, available in the Google Play and Apple stores, and you can find the website at mycardioquest.com. We were just taking a look at some of the avatars and the art that's here, but this is only scratching the surface. Spock, tell us a little bit more about this. We started with the personalization and was kind of going through some of this stuff, but there's a lot more to this thing, right?
Yeah, let's take a look at that workout that you have ready to simulate.
Okay, walk me through that. Is it under the play?
All right.
Yeah.
Yes. So the little one is indicating that you have a workout that's been imported from, in your case, this is from Apple. So if you go ahead and open that up.
All right. So this is essentially, this is an interstitial that basically tells you how it works. So what you're saying that I don't even have to be in game. Like if I did a workout earlier, or I was walking, or I did my steps, or this or that, it's tracking it through my device, and then when I log into the game, it imports everything. So I've never lost or forgotten to start a workout or anything like that. Like, it just captures my workouts, and then I get to capture the progression as well.
Not quite. You do still need to start and stop workouts. The way that the game works is it queries Apple or Google, whichever you're using, so in your case, Apple, and it asks it, hey, give me all of the steps that this person has taken, and now I want to find any workouts this person has done as well that they've specifically saved. So workout is anything, typically like on your watch, it's the workout app with the little green icon,
Right.
and you hit start and stop. That creates a distinct start and stop time that I can query, and then it looks for the heart rate, the average heart rate between those 2 points. And you can do any type of workout you want. As long as you can get your heart rate up, you can play the game. And in case you can't get your heart rate up that high, we have 2 levels of cardio mode. There's a low intensity and a high intensity. The high intensity is really for your Peloton bike, your treadmill, something where you're going, 130, 140, 150 BPM. Low intensity can be as low as 90 BPM, and it's just going to be, kind of low efficiency there, and goes up to 130. And so that's kind of your zone 1 and zone 2 workouts. And the great thing is that the game itself scales. So when your character is doing battle, it scales to either walking, low intensity, or high intensity, so that you can accomplish just as much in each mode. You are just given more experience and more loot for each progression as you go up. So low intensity cardio rewards more than just walking. High intensity rewards more than low intensity.
So to summarize what you just said, I wake up in the morning, I do nothing in game, but I go on my run, I go to the gym, I start and stop my watch like I normally would. Maybe I'm Google Fitbit, maybe I'm Apple Watch, whatever, but I do my workout like I always do. I'm sweaty, I'm tired, but I feel accomplished. I come home, I hit the shower, and then I get my cupcake, my reward. I log into the game, and then I import my workout, and I see all the fun crap that I just unlocked. Is that basically what we're saying?
Well, since I know you're managing your weight, I'm going to assume that's a Quest cupcake. They're very good. You should check
Not
those
a real
out.
life cupcake. The
you
reward,
don't do a cupcake.
the dopamine hit at the end is
Yes,
not an
yes.
actual cupcake. It's opening the app and seeing what your little troll annihilated in the workout, right?
Exactly. Yes.
There you go. See, that's very fun.
Okay. All right. So let's take a look at
so
one of these.
Yeah.
So this
Be
is
good.
the,
Just
Oh, a
click
good
through
question.
the
And Dominus
tutorials.
Prime wants to know if it also works with the Garmin platform, or are we just doing Google Fitbit and Apple Watch?
Garmin is the next platform that we're working to integrate.
There you go.
There are apps right now that people are using, and I know in our Discord we have a lot of Garmin users who can help you out trying to get your data over from Garmin. But yeah, it will work, and we are working on a native Garmin plugin as well.
awesome. So let's finish up here. And by the way, this interstitial does kind of tell you a little bit about essentially what we're doing here as far as the missions that we're doing and the loot that we're earning, the quests that we're completing. And then right here, which is what we're getting ready to do, Spock, is actively putting in our input between walking, low intensity cardio, high intensity cardio, allowing us to choose these missions, so to speak. And then it's going to take our heart rate and basically use that as energy in the game to go and pursue these quests, right?
That is correct.
All right. So I'm going to click done right here, and I have a simulated workout. Now, what I'm going to openly disclaim that I had a workout saved in here, and I accidentally claimed it before show, and I was very upset about it. I accidentally imported it and ran it because I was holding it for you guys. So Spock put one in here. This is through Strava. This is not my workout, but I did tell him to make me look like a beast. All right, so we're going to see how beastie this workout is. This is a simulated workout. Now, just out of curiosity, a minute ago, you said, can I skip this real quick? Can I go back to the screen?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had mentioned...
Or if you want to go back, you can just click outside of that. There you go.
You had mentioned that we can see previous workouts, right?
Yes, in your history tab.
So here, these are my actual ones that I actually did. So here is
Correct.
one the other night that I did during Studio B. Real quick, before we import one, can we look at a couple of statistics or a couple of things that we're going to be looking at when we look at a workout. Can you walk me through this screen real quick before we bring one in?
Sure. So that's a breakdown of a workout completed. At the top, you're seeing that you did the undergrowth, which is the first chapter, and then you did 7 more after that. You can see your time, your average heart rate, your calories burned, your step count, the amount of experience you earned, distance, and then DPS and healing per second. So you can kind of tell how effective you were. And then right now you're scrolling through each individual stage as a record. So you can see, for instance, you died 5 times on the mine protection unit right there. So you can see that that's where that chapter ended. You have 5 lives, by the way. So so in that case, yeah, you had taken on a challenge. It was a little too hard. So you died there, but because you had more time on the workout, it picks right back up with the next chapter. And so you can see you went right back into the undergrowth and you were able to, I believe that you finished that successfully. Oh, I think you might have died on the last boss, actually. So the challenge is to clear a chapter. So the challenge is to clear a chapter and do it within 5 lives. And as you get stronger, as your gear gets better, you eat more powerful food, all of these things add up to faster times, and then eventually being able to kill higher and higher dungeons, which gives better and better loot. And you can actually click the show loot in the upper right above the little step icon. Yeah, right there. And this is actually the loot you got from this run. So you can go back at any point and see like, oh, let me see what I got. Like, did I get anything good from that? Like, oh yeah, I got some new boots, got some food, got a cloak in there. It's pretty good. So at any point you can kind of go back and review your entire history. And what's really cool is if you click away from this and click on one of those people you see on the side there outside of this context, yeah, like anyone, doesn't matter, or click on one of the people with like a cool icon so you can see one of the more experienced players.
That's a cool icon. That's a cool icon too.
Yeah, click on Rhaegar because he'll have some good gear. So you can see other people's workouts. So this is someone else's real workout. You can see their times. You can click and see the loot that they actually got. And so this is a way for you, and you can see anyone's workout. So what's really cool is this is a great way for you to kind of snoop on your friends, keep them accountable, to their workouts, but also congratulate them because you'll be able to see their kind of epic victories. You'll be able to see the loot that they got and, what else they've been achieving. So there's lots of places where there's social hooks in this game for you to really kind of, like I said, do this with your friends and try to make your workout journey something that everyone can participate in.
Yeah, this
average
is
heart rate 102. My heart rate is 102 sitting on the couch watching Oprah. I would destroy this person.
Dude, that's not exactly the point, I don't think. Maybe it is. I think that obviously doing the activity, I mean, right, you can't, because it's also counting your steps and stuff too, right, Spock? Like, I can't sit on the couch with a heart rate of 102. Heart rate. I can't sit on the couch with a heart rate of 102.
We need the math. Explain the algorithm.
You technically could sit on the couch with a heart rate of 102 and do the low intensity mode, but you will find that it is very suboptimal. At 100, you will barely be executing your spells. So you might find it's not quite worth your time.
Now, what's ironic here is that during my workout, it shows that my average heart rate was only 88.
So
that's because you were asleep for your workout.
I was not
just so you guys know, for walking workouts, the heart rate is an average. It's a blended average because if it's a walking workout, I don't have your heart rate info, so I'm estimating that from the pace.
Okay, yeah, because what I did here, guys, is now, and maybe I did it wrong. We're going to talk to Spock about this tonight. When I imported mine, which we're getting ready to go do here in a second, when I imported mine, I did it as a walk because I was DJing, so I didn't want to say that I was running. You know what I'm saying? Vic says, is it a mobile game or PC only? Both. All right, you can download it through the Google Play PC beta, but it's also available in the Apple App Store and the Google Play Store on your mobile device as well, which is great because really, ultimately, it's about being out and being mobile and playing the game that way. Hurricane says, just logged in. What is this? This is how we get healthier, okay? This is a new game that we're learning about tonight, but it's what I'm going to invite you guys to join me on as far as trying to work out a little bit and then holding each other accountable, et cetera, et cetera. Captain Q said, what's your guild name? I need an invite. Spock's going to help me with that tonight because I haven't created one. We're going to make a fresh one here tonight. But let's take a look at this workout. So I've got one to import. This is a simulated one. So Spock, walk me through this. If somebody has a workout that comes into their app, what do we do with it?
Okay, so, and to answer your question about your workout, you absolutely would want to record your heart rate next time because you'll get more credit for it, especially if you're moving and you're getting your heart rate up in the 110, 120, 130 area. You'll absolutely get, a better bang for your buck from that. And we can go over, on the Apple Watch how to do that. But let's start with this. So go ahead and hit select.
Okay.
So that we're just selecting kind of which entry we're using. Now this one was, I believe, 151. So let's do the heroic difficulty, the high intensity, because that definitely is in that range.
That's what I did.
Oh, please. This is such a nerf. He gave you 151 BPM for an hour.
Yeah.
This should be deleted immediately after the presentation.
Wait, actually, let's do one thing first. Can you exit out of this and go back to the main screen?
Sure.
Can you go to the food, click food on the right-hand side?
Okay.
So normally you have enough calories, but we want to give you a boost. And the way food works is that it tries to mirror things in real life, where when you eat something, you kind of get a boost and it goes away in 4 hours, much like in real life. And that's exactly how food works. They're 4-hour buffs that you eat, and you gain calories, and you're trying to keep your calories above 0 but below 500. So you're trying to keep yourself in a sweet spot where you get a maximum bonus to your experience earned of 125%. So 25% over normal, not 225. And you can see you don't want to be too low, you don't want to be too high, and the way you burn calories is by burning them in real life. And so the way you make room for new buffs is by burning enough calories to consume the buffs. And so it's kind of a cycle where if you want the powerful buffs, you got to burn more calories so you've got room so you're not overfed.
I messed that up then. So when I did my workout during Studio B, before I imported, I should have come in and I should have eaten food.
Yes, right before you eat. So I know you have the battle pass. So what you can do is you can actually use the eat to full feature.
Okay.
And what that'll do is it'll eat all your available food. It looks like you had 2 pieces. So there you go. So now you've got 2 buffs. So you click on fruit or drink and you'll see what you have. So you just gained 5 stamina and 5 healing from the fruit. And then check out what you got from the drink.
Probably didn't need any help with the stamina, just saying. But it's fine. I'll take it.
Okay. That's not what she said.
Anywho. All right. So I got critical damage. Critical damage. That's an attack buff. All right. Very, very nice. Over here, I've got healing. And so I've got 8% boost to healing and 11% boost to critical damage. Now,
it's so the one on the left is what is currently equipped. The one on the right is what you have selected. So you're kind of comparing left versus right. So right now you have a 6% critical buff. And then the one you have selected, which is the only other drink you have, would give you 5. So it's a lower.
I don't want to do that. I'll keep the fizzy tonic, right? Okay.
Yep. And that's part of what that function is meant to do, is it mathematically eats as much as you can without going over.
Very cool. Hypodermics, I don't have a bot set up for this, and I probably should have. Yo, Maki is in the chat. He says, I'm Ray Gear. And that workout example used was a stitched steps workout, hence the low heart rate. If you do enough steps in a continuous way, they get stitched into a workout that you can simulate like we're about to see. Yo, so Maki, what's going on? Welcome into the chat. See, I found him on the leaderboard, so there he is. All right, so I want to eat food before I simulate my workout. That gives me a bonus. This, and forgive me, I actually do this with a lot of games. I probably should stop doing this, but for our community, who's very, very familiar with Star Trek, let's draw some synchronous types of comparisons. This would be similar to my ship stats, right? I'm working my stats up so that I get the best possible statistical bonus out of my ship, right? That's what this is done here.
I'll draw some parallels so everyone can understand.
Okay.
Crit chance is functionally the same, kind of in all games, right? It's your % chance to roll a critical. And then critical damage Same thing as an STFC. You have a base percent of 150%, and you can keep adding to it. If I get a critical and I have 300%, I do 300% of base damage.
Nice.
So it's identical in that respect. Then you've got, in fact, let's go to the gear screen really fast because these stats will be in front of you. You can just see them. Yep.
Wait, you put all the in-game buffs on the screen?
I do. It's wild. I know.
What? That is ridiculous.
Next, you're going to tell me you add them all up and you can see what your actual buffs are.
I add them all up and you can see what your actual buffs are.
That's not possible, sir. We all know that does not exist in the world of gaming.
That's not
we
real.
We have the technology.
All right. So this is our gear screen. Tell me a little bit about this.
So this is the actual gear you have equipped. When you equip gear that would physically change your appearance, it really does change your appearance. So those are the boots you're wearing. That is the belt you're wearing. So part of what you're going to do as well is kind of play dress up. You get to collect skins and things that are not necessarily affecting your stats. So you have both those rings equipped. That's why you can't do anything with them at the moment. So if we look at the stats, so critical chance, critical damage we've talked about. Now let's look at strength and intellect on the other side. There are two types of spells in this game. Think of this like, you know what? Energy and kinetic weapons. We actually have a complete parallel here. If you have spells that do majority kind of like caster damage, spell damage, like picture a fire mage throwing a fireball, that's going to get stronger off of intellect. If you're like a warrior swinging an axe and your spells do weapon damage, then they're going to scale off of strength. Brutality is a stat that actually scales your crit chance and damage in equal measure. So it's kind of like a blended stat if you want to work on crit. Stamina increases your health directly. So literally 1 point of stamina is 10 more hit points. Spell damage is another stat that is almost identical to intellect, but the difference is that it can come in various schools. So you could have fire spell damage, shadow spell damage. So it's a kind of way to increase.
It's like the triangle. Battleship, Interceptor, Explorer.
Not quite. There's sure. We'll go with that for now.
That was a good try. Okay.
Yeah. And then your weapon damage is listed right there. So you can see once you add the strength and you add that strength to your weapon, which has a listed weapon damage, it will combine to be the actual damage that you output. And if you click on your weapon really quick, like that pickaxe, you'll see it does between 4 to 7 damage, and it rolls that randomly when it fires, or when it kind of fires, we'll use weapon terminology, comes with a little bit of stamina, and then you've got a shield as well. So a lot of these stats you can think of very similar to STFC stats. The few we didn't cover, healing. When you deal damage, you have a base healing rate of 20% of your damage dealt is returned to you like a leech heal. You can up that with gear, with spells, with talents. Experience is literally a bonus to the amount of experience you get. So think of that like an experience exo or something like that, cool. Or loot exo. Luck, there are spells that have a chance to do a secondary effect. Those spells are affected by luck. So if something has a 40% chance to cast, it will be 45% with 5% luck. And then dot damage. Dots are damage over time effects. And so that is something deals damage and then leaves a damage over time effect that continues to tick every 3 seconds.
Okay.
Poison.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, I was thinking a residual damage.
Correct. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
And so those are the basic stats in the game, and all of your gear is kind of building up those stats. And then there's more advanced stuff. We'll look at the spells in a little bit. We'll look at the talents, and there's a deep amount of customization on top of the gearing itself, and you can upgrade the gear. So
this is what we were talking about a little bit ago. Captain Bull says, "Yo, where's hazard damage in this thing?" But no, joking aside, like this is where you said, "Hey, our community is probably perfect for something like this because." There are stats and there's math and there is strategy. There's combinations of gear and combinations of spells that do better than other combinations. This is kind of one of the things that I'm really, really looking forward to about diving into this game. Obviously, I don't know anything about any of these spells, gear, any of this stuff yet. But as we go through, and I can already see Seth getting excited about it in chat, like just the workouts that are coming in, I bet those logs are going to very much like a battle log give us some of our statistics and some of our analytics that we're going to be able to use to say, okay, this ring did better, these boots did better against this type of boss. We're going to be able to see a lot of that out of those history logs, right?
So not only can you see that, but I actually give you the ability to estimate that by running real-time sims.
You do not have a battle simulator. What? You have a simulator in this game. Unbelievable. By the way, I just want to point out it hasn't crashed one time since we've been on stream either. Yeah. Anyway.
So let's go ahead and simulate that workout, actually. Let's just show people that experience.
See what it looks
first.
like. All right. So let's choose this one from Strava, and we're going to go with my 125% boost and a heroic difficulty so I can get this loot boost. All right. So here we go. We're going to pick this out. Now, this is where I'm choosing the quest that I want to go on, right?
So basically the game is broken up into these zones, and then zones contain individual chapters. Since you are low level, you want to be in the Kingdom of Rivernell. So this is kind of like, think of this like G3 space, G4 space, G5 space. Okay. Right? You're in G3 space right now. So you could go up to Realms of Doomshire, but you'll just die as soon as you get there.
Okay.
So you're going to want to be in the Kingdoms of Rivernell, so you can go ahead and select that.
Okay.
And now each one of these is a chapter, and you assemble your workout from the chapter. And the estimate that I was telling you about, see where it says chapters complete 2 of 5? So it's actually showing you that, hey, with this simmed workout, you're going to complete 2 of these 5. So let's go ahead and we're going to try to make sure you complete the most chapters possible here. So let's go ahead and remove the Nightwood and go ahead and click X on that.
Yep.
Let's see what it says. So 1 of 4, you're probably still dying in Okerlund's Pass. So let's get rid of Okerlund's Pass for right now.
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
So now you're going to finish this one 7 times. So you're going to kill that last boss 7 times. And the reason you want to do that is because she drops 2 epics that you're going to want for your journey.
Yes.
Yep, loot.
All right. So the more chapters that I do, the more loot that I get. And then the loot can probably be more food. It can be gear, right? It can
I can show it to you. Click on the undergrowth.
Okay. Undergrowth.
And click on loot.
Wait a second. You mean you actually show us the loot table too? Griffin, I don't believe this guy. Why is he giving the players all this information? This is ridiculous, Spock.
It's like a dream come true.
It's ridiculous.
So you can click on any item. You can see its stats. You can see what it does. So those are scrolls that are used for avatars. But if you click on any of the items, for instance, like click on the Royal Band or I think you already have that one. But the 2 epics at the top, for instance, are the most desirable. So that ring, for instance, will last you a while. It's very good. And the same thing with the neck is also going to be probably your best in slot for quite a few levels. And so when we run this, 7 times, you're going to most likely kill the last boss 7 times. So you're going to get 7 chances at that loot pool, as well as all the other items that are dropped in the dungeon.
And because it's a heroic workout. Because it's a heroic workout, I got 5 times the chance, too.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wow.
All right, this is good. Sam A's says, I play WoW 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Need to make room for this game. It feels very, very similar. There's dungeon crawls. That's what we're getting ready to do right here. So let's go ahead and do this one. So these are the chapters that we're going to be playing here in the Undergrowth. And I can go through, I'll get 7 playthroughs, essentially. All right. We can simulate. Do we get to watch the gameplay, or is that if we're playing it live?
So that's if you're playing it live, but I am literally, as we speak, I'm working on a new animation set for that. So that's going to be a whole animated experience that you can see or skip through if you want.
Cool. All right.
What does that differentiate? What does that differentiation mean? Playing it live versus what? What are the 2 options there?
So when you play it live, you actually use your heart rate in real time, and we leverage an app called Hype Rate that you can download on nearly any device. You can actually use it for streaming. It's pretty cool too, because you can broadcast your heart rate just about anywhere. And so we can use that to broadcast your heart rate in the game, and it actually runs you through a little dungeon where you watch your character deal damage and do battle in real time against all those enemies you saw. There's a whole thing like spell effects and the whole nine. So there's kind of a live mode, so there's something to distract you while you're working out. Or if you can't do that, that's why we have the sync mode, because a lot of people, their workouts or something, they don't even take their phone, right? They just run with their watch. And for those people, there's simulation. And if you are on a bike at home, you're at the gym, you can put a screen in front of you, then you can play it live.
And the results are the same. It's not advantageous to do one or the other. It's just a choice.
It's identical. The only difference between them is, for instance, if you are on the last boss and the last boss is significantly harder, you in real life would probably pick up your pace. In a simulation, it's an averaged heart rate over the entire simulation so that you can't necessarily react to fighting the last boss.
So if I'm up against the boss and it's kicking my butt, I can run harder to do more damage.
Yes.
What?
Oh, I love that.
That's amazing. Yes. So that's the gamers mental attitude you were talking about. Like, we can interact with the game by elevating our heart rate.
Yes. There's a whole spell rotation.
Wild.
Yeah, there's a whole spell rotation that turns your heart rate into energy per second, and then each spell costs a different amount to cast. And basically, the more energy you're generating, the more spells you cast, the further into your rotation you get, until you are optimally doing a rotation, which is all 4 spells plus the 50% damage bonus at the end, like an overcharge bonus.
That's crazy.
Well, that's what reminds me of the lane break a little bit, and that's great. You know, you can see where you are in real time and work harder.
Yep.
Yeah, that is
absolutely.
very, very cool. So yeah, I mean, if I was on a treadmill or on a bike or something, because that's what I was kind of mentioning to Spock. For me, I have a bike and I've got a standing desk. Like, it would probably be, I don't know if the bike is going to, I'm going to have to figure it out, but like, I could actually come out here and play this while riding my bike and like stream it, right?
Yep, because you can actually take your heart rate and it's going to go from your watch to your PC. You're going to put in that number and you're going to be able to see it on any screen you want.
That's wild. We're going to have to do that one night.
I would do that during Studio B for sure.
Oh, yeah.
I can't ride a bike and DJ at the same time.
No, but you can jump around and be an idiot like you always are every Saturday and play the game and get credit for it. That would be fun to watch.
That would be cool. So we can put this, I could put this screen on like the Studio B stream so people could see me playing along with it while I'm DJing
live. Yes.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I would do.
That's wild. That's so cool. All right. That is actually super, super cool. I'm going to have to absolutely explore that. That would be very, very cool. So let's, so what are we going to do now? We're going to simulate this workout, right?
Yep. So we're just going to hit simulate.
Okay.
Can you kill your camera so we can see the whole screen?
Absolutely. So it's simulating the workout. It's basically importing all the data and then comes back and says, okay.
Oh, nice. You got the ring.
I got the ring. Look at that, everybody. I got a ring.
You did nothing of the sort. You are running a fake workout. You are not keeping that ring. You're giving it back.
I am.
Ooh, he's got a point.
No, what?
I'm just kidding.
It's gone.
I've got a ring. Ice Wolf says, how does it work if your exercise is like swimming? So I guess it would probably depend on your device, right? Like my Apple Watch, I can swim with it. A lot of Fitbits would probably let you do that. I suppose it depends on the device you've got because
the workout doesn't matter. No, it's all cardio. You can absolutely swim and play this game. You just
but you need something to monitor
the workout after.
Well, no, you need something to monitor your heart rate while you're swimming, though. I think is what she's asking.
It's all dependent upon having a fitness tracker to interact with. But yes.
Yeah, you'd have to have something that'll track your heart rate. Now, listen, there are. I'm going to go a little off script here, Spock. Aside from like the Fitbits and aside from Apple Watches, you had mentioned that you are working on, and there is currently a way to import Garmin data, but you guys are working on a native interface for that. I've seen these. Now, again, completely off script. I don't know anything about them. I've seen these new fitness rings. Somebody at my office just got one of these things, and it monitors their heart rate and just like an Apple Watch, like it monitors their steps and all this stuff. Are those like a real thing, or is that like weird?
No, those are real.
Wow.
I do not know at the moment what type of data they are exporting. One of the main problems with the fitness industry is that there are no standards.
Okay.
And when I say standards, I don't mean like they're all bad at their jobs. I mean there are no industry standards between devices, formats, and so kind of industry norms are basically set by the largest players in the industry. And so that's why we're making sure we can import from Strava. That's why we're working on Garmin. Those rings, for instance, they will most likely, depending on who the manufacturer is, have their own network. And it will be dependent on, do they want to sync outbound to places like Strava, to Garmin. And so in the future, I absolutely could see those be an integral piece of hardware that people could use from the game, but I do not know at the moment where they are as far as playing nice with other networks.
Google already bought one of those companies, so there's going to be a Fitbit ring in the very near future anyway.
Yeah,
that would be great.
That would and yeah, so that's that's what I was thinking. Ice Wolf, like if you had one of those, just as long as you've got a device that can withstand the water, like you're not going to be gaming, you're going to do a simulation, but as long as you've got a device that can monitor your workout while you're swimming, I mean, swimming's a great exercise. I mean, that's fantastic. I want to come back into the game now. Let's take a look at some of the stuff we did. So we got through all of these crawls. We went through the undergrowth 7 times, which is what you had expected. The simulation was right. The only thing that we didn't simulate was what the loot was that I was going to get, right? So now I knew that I was going to succeed at this mission, at these chapters, but now I get to take a look at all the loot that I gained. Here's my quantities. I've got linen. This is an upgrade material, right? I saw some of that the other day. I was using that to upgrade some of my gear, right?
If you want, we can go check out the gear screen right now.
Before we do, can you explain what's going on the left side of the screen with the Bog Sentinel and the Forest Lord and all that? What is that representative of?
So every stage, each one of those is a particular entry for that stage. And so I save, remember we were talking about battle log? This is your battle log. So instead of turns, these are stages. So the first stage took 15 seconds. Your best time was 14 seconds. Your average heart rate we know because it's static. Your DPS was 11. Your healing was 2.8. And you can see that information broken down per stage, per chapter, and per workout.
Okay. And what's the green 1, 2, and so on by the icons?
That's the level of the enemy that you killed. And so it's green because DJz is now level 5. And so because those are 2 levels below him, they are marked as green because they would be easy at that point.
Oh.
When you're punching up, when you're punching up, the mobs become harder because they get a bonus damage towards you and they take less damage from you based on the delta between you and the mob, so that at some point they become nearly unkillable to you, regardless of what you're doing.
Yo, check that out,
Canorak
Seth.
has a skull there, so Canorak beat his ass. Is that what happened?
Oh, what was that?
No, I killed Karanak. Like, that's a boss. I got a trophy. I killed him.
But why is there a skull there?
That just means that's a boss.
Oh, I see. The skull's the
okay,
boss.
Yeah. All right, Hypodermics has a good question. If you're playing live, will each stage take more than 15 seconds, or is this like actual real-time play? Listen, if you're doing it on a workout, you don't want to work out 17 minutes for one loot chest. These are probably real times, right?
Yeah, so everything you're seeing is exactly the same way as it would play out live. So think of the game engine as being like a clock that ticks, and I can let the clock tick at the actual speed of time.
Clocks, DJs.
Tick system.
Oh no.
Yeah, or I can tick them all at once instantly, and so that's why I'm able to do lots of different kind of simulations throughout the game, because it's very efficient and almost instant.
We've heard that somewhere before. Oh, yeah, we can tick them all at the same time instantly. It'll all be, no problem.
Well, but look here, it actually works, right? And so here's the thing, Hypodermics, like, yeah, if you're playing live and you approach the Broodmother Webvine, All right. It would have taken me 1 minute and 40 seconds based on my heart rate and my gear and my stats. It took me 1 minute and 40 seconds to beat that boss, and then I got loot. Then I move on to the next one, right? It took me 15 seconds to beat this guy, and continuing to move on. And this way you're taking care of multiple mobs, multiple NPCs, and therefore getting multiple loot drops, which is ultimately more important. So I'm going to collect my loot here, all right? And now let's go back to the gear right here already. I got a pip! I've got a pip, and it tells me I can upgrade my gear, all right? So let's hop in here, and let's see what we can do with our gear now.
So one of the really cool functions, and especially because you've purchased the battle pass, so you have access to this, is you can actually use the equip best, and it will analyze your spells and attempt to equip all the new gear you just got that's best for your particular setup at that moment.
Okay, so I'm going to press this. We're going to see what it changes. Ooh, it added a bunch of stuff, which is cool, and it adds it to my character. Look at that. I got that little arm sleeve thing there. That's cool. That's
brand
new.
New two-hander. Got that big old mace.
Ooh, I got a new weapon. I got rid of the pickaxe and got the hammer. That's cool.
And you can upgrade it.
I can upgrade the hammer. Let's do it. And this was the material we were just talking about, the rough linen.
Yep.
I also am looking at my silver and my gold, presumably.
Silver. So it goes gold, silver, copper. So that's silver and copper.
Okay.
And it's a pretty simple system. 100, it's just like money. 100 copper is a silver, 100 silver is a gold.
So I can do this. I can take my hammer up to rank 2.
Yes, you can.
Okay, so we're going to do that. I've even got a chest animation. Now I've got a tier 2 hammer. Sweetness. And I can upgrade all of these things.
Yes.
So
but
I should
you always
want to
make sure.
I should upgrade the epic stuff first, right?
Well, you always want to make sure that you're, deciding what you want to use your upgrade materials on, because all epics use the same upgrade material. All rares use the same upgrade material. All uncommons use the same upgrade. And then there are tiers. So 1 through 10 is kind of like in STFC is a tier. So there's crafting materials within that tier. And then when you move up to 10 or 11 through 20, you'll start getting new crafting materials for the next tier.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
And where are those tiers represented on screen?
I don't actually surface them to the user. They're more of like a thing under the hood, but you'll notice a tier is changed when the upgrade material is different.
Got it. Fun. It's a lot to dig in here and figure out what the strategically I want to upgrade first.
And you can see also on every item, you can see where it drops. Now, all your items are coming from roughly the same sources, but that's another thing you can do in game, because I can view your profile, or you can view my profile and see a piece of gear and be like, oh my God, that is the coolest sword. Where does that come from? You click on the item, it's going to tell you exactly where it comes from.
So I know what chapter I want to do if I want to get more materials for this ring, for example.
Yes, because the upgrade materials will also come from the same dungeons that the item would come from.
That's very, very cool. Ice Wolf says, so comparatively speaking, my resting heart rate's about 57. My Z3 cardio is 115 when I'm in a full-out swim. How would those numbers compare with the simulated 151? Well, I would imagine that your workout, when you import this thing, Ice Wolf, is going to do the exact same thing that I did. Like, you're going to come in, you're going to import, you're going to, oh, I'm hungry. Look, I'm hungry. I'm going to have to eat some more stuff. But when you bring that in, you're choosing your missions and choosing your chapters and then earning the same kind of loot that I just earned. Then you come in, upgrade your weapons and your loot, and that's going to help you kill more stuff for your next workout. You're also earning food, which you want to use for your next workout to get it back up here into the 125%. All right, so I don't want to eat food now because I don't have a workout to bring in. But later...
And if that question was also about kind of like how your 115 will do compared to 151 in zones, you would want to do the low intensity, because 115 will be right in the kind of average end for the low intensity cardio. Really, when you're looking at the high intensity, you're looking at like your zone 4 and up cardio.
Now, the chat is asking an interesting question, one of which I am willing to do. Spock, but I am on Google right now and not on Apple because of where I'm on PC. They say, can you start a live session so we can see your heart rate interact with the game? I don't think I can do that at this moment, though, right? Because I don't have a connection between my PC and my Apple Watch. Is that right?
No, you can. If you have Hype Rate installed on your Apple Watch, you can start it. Yeah, so we have a link to it. So if you go through, like, for instance, go all the way through to the game, like as if you're going to play.
Okay.
I'll just show. So go ahead and hit continue. Yeah, either one's fine. Go ahead and hit Rivernell and just hit play. And you'll see what happens. It's going to ask you for your Hype Rate ID. And you can click on that link and it'll just take you to the store, or not that link, but the actual hyperlinks, the yellow text. And so you can click on the Watch app, for instance, and it'll show you that in the store. So you would grab the Apple Watch version of Hype Rate.
All right.
And then you would get your ID and you would literally just start it up, enter the ID, and it'll pop you right into the game. So that's what I was saying about you can play the game on any device because the heart rate is wireless.
All right, I'm going to do it. So let's see, Hype Rate in Apple Watch.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to do this. Griffin, you want to do this live? This is a terrible idea, but I'm going to do it. All right. So
if you can't get it working, I can raise my standing desk.
Where did Griffin go? Griffin's on a run right now. All right. Average Joe wants to know, but where do we buy the packs? I'll show you that in a second because I actually bought the Battle Pass the other day. So you said there's only one thing to buy. I came. I don't even know where I went to buy it now.
You can't even see it. Yeah.
Okay.
once you've purchased the Battle Pass, you can't actually see the Battle Pass anymore, unfortunately. But if you go to, I can show you what the contents are. If you go to events.
Okay.
And then go to Battle Pass. So the way the Battle Pass works in this game is that it is effectively a series of 7 monthly quests that you get, and those quests pay off a full set of armor, like armor skin, so it has no stats, it's only useful to make yourself look cool, and then a bunch of avatars, and every month we cycle out the avatars for brand new ones. Some months they'll repeat and come back, but for the most part so far, because we're still pretty brand new with this, like each month it's brand new stuff, and a new outfit that you earn as well. This month is like a vampire outfit. Last month, I'm trying to remember what we had. We've had a few good ones. We had like a pumpkin-headed outfit for
I saw
Halloween.
That. Yeah, I saw a couple of these down here. Ooh, I unlocked an avatar. I did. I unlocked an avatar. Yep. I got Highwind Harpy. All right. So this is what he was talking about down here, the avatars that he just, because I saw that pumpkin, which was great. I also saw a Christmas one right there.
Actually, if you want to go back to the main screen and collect your rewards, you should be able to craft an avatar as well.
So because of the missions, right here, because of the missions that I did, I'm also collecting stuff that I can do to upgrade. Oh, yeah, look, there's money. And I got more stuff. That's an avatar. I got an avatar. That's an avatar, too.
Yep. So you got 2 new avatars. You got some of the premium currency. You got 2 item skins, part of that set. You got some boots that you didn't have before. I think your weapon's better than those weapons, but you got some weapons too. You got some training manuals. You can unlock your first pet, and you got enough avatar scrolls to unlock an avatar.
Very nice. All right. So I have Hype Rate downloaded. So now I'm trying to figure out how I link it to my watch.
You should download it on the watch, right?
Oh crap.
Well, no, it's fine. If you go into there's a section for apps on the watch, and it'll show up there to download.
Okay.
I always forget. It might be in the options on your phone as well. That shows the applications that are shared between the watch and the phone.
All right. Well, I might have to figure this out in a minute because I don't see. Oh, there we go. Oh, it is installed. It says Hype Rate Watch installed on Apple Watch. So I come over to my watch and I look for the app. There it is, Hype Rate Watch. All right. So it's open. Hype Rate Watch would like to access my data. So I'm going to click OK.
Yep, and there should be, typically it's 4 digits, but I've seen, I think, 3 before as well. But you'll get a unique identifier, and that's your code. And one of the cool things you can do is you can access that, like multiple devices can access it. So you could, for instance, like when you're doing Studio B, even if you're not playing the game, you can put your heart rate up on the screen so everyone can see it. They actually have, if I could give them a little shout out, they're an independent company as well in Germany. They do really great stuff. They've just added all these great features where it like creates auto clips on Twitch, and works with OBS so that when your heart rate spikes when you're streaming, it automatically creates a clip for you.
That's very,
so it
very cool.
Wouldn't be part of the sync, because remember, you're not syncing on this one.
Okay. Hang on real quick. Let me say hey to Samo. Samo just popped in with a big old stinky raid. What's going on, Samo? Listen, you were doing your P90X. This is the next step for you. We're going to play. We're going to have fun. Samo with the Raiders. What's going on?
Hey, everybody. How are the wedding plans, Samo? Your mom pick out the flowers with you?
I saw your mom was on stream with you. Listen, we're talking about a fitness game that we can play together. This is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so I got my code. So now where do I go to put that back in? I got my
so you're
code.
you're gonna hit play. Just continue. You can go, easy one.
That's right. And I've got to put it when I click play, it's going to ask me for my hype rate code. I just put in my 4-digit code, right? Is that something private? Can anybody see it?
You know what? You should do that.
Okay.
Obscured. Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want people stealing your heart rate.
I mean, if they want to contribute to my in-game progress, that's fine. It doesn't bother me.
Oh, no, it would be the other way around. They would be leeching off of your exercise to get their in-game progress.
They won't get a whole lot, but, we'll go with it. All right, so what do I want to do? Heart rate only or distance and speed?
Heart rate only, since you're not technically moving.
All right. Now, once I type that in, then I can bring back on camera, right?
Yes, once it's already in.
It says could not connect to... wait.
Did you got to start a session? Yep.
Okay, so I just started a session, so I'm going to type it again. All right, I'm going to come back on screen. Here we go. Okay, so...
Yep, go ahead and continue. That is your real heart rate.
That is my real heart rate that I got while sitting. All right, so I'm going to stand up. I'm going to start running in place. Jumping jacks. Which I'm not doing on camera. I'm not doing that on camera.
Do you think we need some
ridiculous?
You need some pump up music for this?
Yeah. Give me some pump up music. Hold on. Let me. Where's Griffin?
That's your
Griffin,
job,
you got to do
You're
this with
DJ.
me. I got it. I'm gonna do face melting dubstep. All right. Here we go. Let's go.
Oh, hit continue.
Oh, I gotta start the workout. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. All right, we're doing a workout.
Great.
We're doing a workout. Now I'm playing live. Okay, here we go. We're going to go fight a boss. Here we go. Let's go fight this boss. Kill it. Do I need a faster heart rate?
Just jump faster.
You're doing great.
All right, I got to go.
Keep jumping.
Oh, damn it. I forgot to eat.
No, you're good.
He just sliced me in half, bro.
You're killing him. You're doing great.
I'm killing him. Doing great.
Let's see. Can you get your ultimate? Oh, it's going to be close. Oop.
I just got loot, and now I'm done. Oh, hell.
Oh, no, there's 10 more of these.
No, keep going. Keep jumping. Nobody said you can stop jumping.
There's 11 enemies in here.
What?
Oh, we need a heart rate of 130. Come on, you can get 130. Come on, DJ, 130. Come on, 130.
Oh, look at that bonus. He's getting it.
No burpees.
Get it up to 50.
Burpees.
Oh, there it is. That's a max buff right there.
Okay, max buff. Here we go.
You just got a 50% damage buff.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, my God.
Why is he stuck at 125? Is your heart rate dead? Get off the floor.
Oh, shit.
Oh, this is an elite.
Yeah, let's go.
Jump.
Let's go. Here we go.
Jump.
Burpees. Oh, God. Burpees. Oh,
Abandon burpees. Your heart rate's going down. Just do the jumping jacks.
I'm done. Okay. Where's my wife? I'm waving the whites out.
Oh, big crits.
Big crit.
That was literally 85 seconds of jumping jacks.
Yeah, well.
It's a process.
And round 2 in
We're
3, 2, 1.
We're practicing.
Jump.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm going to sit down.
See, and you said your heart rate's 105 just sitting there? DJs. I mean, look at that.
Yeah, well, you know, I am a chubby bunny. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a drink of this soda, and I'm going to mute my mic so Griffin can talk while I catch my breath.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, that's fine. Catch your breath and keep going. Jillian Michaels would have you for lunch. Let's go. Oh, you're having a Coca-Cola? Oh, you're fired as a client.
It's a
Put
Coke
that
Zero.
Coke down. What's wrong with you?
Coke
You
Zero.
get water and water only, and you get back up and you keep jumping.
It's a Coke
The
Zero.
enemy is, yeah. That and a nickel by a cup of Jack Squat.
had a
Keep
hydrate.
jumping.
I had a
If you
hydrate.
keep showing the Coke Zero, he's going to pull out the moist chicken
I had a
stick
hydrate.
again.
Look, my heart rate is still high, so I am still working out.
Oh, wow. What the?
Did I say 155?
Yeah, because I'm dying over here.
No, your heart rate is 155?
I mean, maybe. Oh, God.
Okay, let's at least
All
get
right.
some standing marching. Come on, standing marching.
No,
you
I'm
can
good.
you can standing march. Come
I'm
on.
good. We demonstrated how it works.
You got to kill this guy at least. Come on, stand
We're
up and
killing
walk.
him. I'm killing
Just
him.
walk. Come on.
Oh, my God.
Knee lifts.
Can
Come
you
on.
go
some
ahead and
knee
just
lifts.
start chewing some Advil right now for me, please?
Huh?
Give me
Look.
some knee lifts. Come on,
Look, I
buddy.
got
Ooh, new record.
Advil
I
82,
set
I believe.
a record. I set a record. All right. Holy smokes.
Good job, man. Oh no, here's the flying scorpion. You got to stand back up.
I'm not worried
Scorpion.
Not worried about
Scorpion.
the flying scorpion.
Flying scorpion.
See, this game is going to be so good for me. So, that was a great demonstration of how you don't work out.
I couldn't believe you couldn't last 2 more minutes.
You know what? You're such an asshole, man.
I can't believe you couldn't last 2 more minutes.
Come on, man.
Got him.
Unbelievable. Well, that was a good first start, DJ.
Yeah, that was
I'm very
good.
proud of you.
Thanks. Appreciate that. I'm going to do it on the bike. I'm going to do it on the bike.
Oh, the bike.
Yeah. All right. So I'm done.
Forget the bike. Do some knee lifts and you'll be fine.
No, when I'm streaming, I'm going to do it on a bike. Look, I just lived past Ops 3. See, I'm already a G2 player. Look at me. All right.
And you can see on the left-hand side, and I'll do a breakdown of what you're seeing on screen while this is going.
Show us.
So upper left, that's you. Upper right, that's the enemy.
Yeah.
Bottom of the bar, those are buffs. Top of the bar, those are debuffs. And then you've got your DPS meter on the left-hand side, and then that is your spell bar on the bottom. So in the middle, you've got your heart rate, and then you've got your basic rotation that goes from left to right, goes primary, defense, special, and ultimate. So that's where the little bar that you see that's casting. So as DJ's heart rate goes, he's generating energy, which is filling that blue bar. If the blue bar doesn't reach the next spell before that finishes, which it didn't, the rotation starts over again. And so the goal is to generate enough energy to fill up the bar so that you're doing all 4 of your spells to do the most damage, and then ultimately to do generate so much energy that you start getting the bonus energy, which turns into damage at the end. And you get a big enrage buff that goes up to 50%. That's that overcharge that we talked about. On the left-hand side, all the way to the left, is your heal. Your heal slowly heals up or fills up. Takes between 3 to 5 minutes to fill up. It will auto trigger if you hit 25% health or below. And all the way to the right is your power up. That takes about 2 to 3 minutes to fill up, and that will that'll just go off automatically when it's ready. And that's like a big 30-second cooldown. So when that's up, you're doing like twice as much damage.
Ooh. That's when you want to really kick it into high gear on your cardio.
And technically, you can see the little auto cast above them. You can turn off auto cast on either one or both, and you can use them so you can touch the screen while you're working out, but it's just not encouraged. So that's why they're default on auto, but they are clickable if you want to play a strategy where, you hold back your your power up for only bosses, for instance, when it would make the most damage.
I'm enraged right now. Getting 50% damage buff because I'm enraged.
Oh no, that's the enemy who's enraged.
Oh,
he's gonna start killing you in a minute. So remember we were talking about how well would you do sitting on the couch at 100. So this is what would happen, right? You'd see you're not getting to your ultimate, you're getting no bonus damage, and so this boss is going to end up.
He's going to take me
probably beating. Yeah, he's probably going to kill you here because of the enrage. So he's doing an extra 50% damage on top of it.
No. He's mad at me. Why does my heart rate keep going up? Now, you know what's interesting here, too, also about this is in real time, connected to my watch, going basically through a web service, and then coming back and hitting this video game. That's wild. Yep. I mean, really, when you think about it, that's wild. It's very cool.
Yeah, I really love the technology that Hyperate is doing. I think it's very cool. They partnered with a few horror games, so that you get a jump scare, your heart rate goes up, and it automatically makes a clip. And there's a couple games that I believe now take your heart rate in.
I got it. I killed it. All right, now this elemental is gonna probably will take me. Oh my god, it's a terrible punch. Terrible.
Ooh. So the nice thing is you're close enough in level to these mobs that they won't hit you that hard. But what'll happen is this is chapter 6. When you get stage 6, when you get to stage 8, that's the first boss. So there's 2 bosses in every chapter. Stage 8 and 11 are the bosses, and so that the boss will start really hitting hard. That's where because leading up to that, you're getting good gear or you're getting good loot, and it's definitely worth it.
But you always get the most out of the boss.
Oh, yeah. That's what you're there for. You're there to kill the boss.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, man. I feel energized after that 3-minute workout.
Now, do I need that specific app to track my heart rate to play real time, or can I also do that with the Fitbit or the Apple Watch?
So it's with that particular app, but that app is available on for the Fitbit and the Apple Watch.
So now it says that my workout is finished.
Yeah, because you are technically you can. Yeah. So what happens is when your heart rate goes below 90, it will no longer cast spells, and so the auto pause attempts to let you know that hey, you're gonna die if you don't.
Bro, your workout ended when you picked up that Coke Zero. Let's be honest.
You haven't seen me eat the donut yet. I'm just kidding. Okay. I'm joking about the donut. All right. Listen, we got a couple of questions in the chat. First of all, Don Zeno wants to know, where's the lag? All right. This is a very strange concept. Where's the lag?
Oh, it's coming.
Okay.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Coming soon, everybody. You get coming soon on that. Oh, man. So there you go. Now, that is what it looks like live, which I was totally prepared to demonstrate for you guys. Yeah, obviously I did that for you guys. So now what do I do? Do I save and exit? I'm going to get my loot and go, right?
Might as well, hit save and exit. And just so you know also, saving will save your workout, but the experience, the loot, everything you get is saved after each kill, so you won't lose that. So let's say you finish something and you're like, I don't want to save this. It was 5 minutes. I don't even want it in my history. That's fine. It won't make a difference. So you can always just save and exit.
What about the Prime Heart Rate Pack? Is there a Prime Heart Rate Pack that I can spend $100 on that just makes my heart rate higher for me?
I believe that's called cocaine, sir, but it's not recommended.
Yeah, it's a Ghost Energy.
Welch's great Ghost Energy.
Great Ghost Energy. All right, so we've talked about how to craft some gear. We've got some food that we can eat. We can do all this stuff. Now, Spock, let's take a minute and let's now invite the community to participate with us. This is going to be fun, guys. This is where the community aspect comes into play here, and we're going to have some fun in this. Moopsy is automatically disqualified from winning any of the prizes because
please, I'm gonna kill this guy.
All right, so
Moopsy's going down.
Moopsy is automatically disqualified from winning any of the leaderboards. But let's go ahead and set up a guild. All right, and we are going to get you guys in. Crazy Cat Lady says, what's the name of the game? It's called Cardio Quest. It's available in Apple App Stores and Google Play, and you can visit the website on mycardioquest.com. Silvertab says, can we play if we don't have a workout device and if we don't work out? Well, I'm going to...
Kind of.
Yeah.
So there is a walking mode. And if you don't have another device, what you can do is you can start the game in walk mode, and you would simply put the phone in your pocket without locking it. The game still has to be running because it uses the step counter on the phone, but you can actually play with the phone in your pocket. And what's cool is you get the audio cues blended with whatever else you're listening to. So for instance, I do that all the time because most walking apps don't auto pause very well, and that data doesn't get transmitted. So when I go for walks, I actually play with the game in my pocket because it will auto pause every time I stop and do something and then keep walking, so my character doesn't die. And I can hear the audio cues, so I know how long I need to keep going before I'm finished with the chapter.
I like it.
That's actually really, really cool. That's right. It'll let you play. Average Joe says, I'll play. Let me grab my dog real quick. You get that dog. Can we hook up DJs like a hamster and play that way? That's why I didn't give you my heart rate code. All right. In all fairness. Now, let's set up our guild. So, Spock, if there's members of the community right now that want to come out and play with us now, we need to create an alliance. We're going to create a guild. We're going to put this thing together, and then Spock is going to tell you about a super cool little swag bag that he's got available for watchers and viewers of this stream to be able to come in and get yourself a nice little bonus when we start working out together. Okay? Tell us a little bit about guilds.
So guilds are one of the most recent features added in the game. They allow you to have up to 25 people in one guild for right now. And you can, when you're in a guild, you can see the whole roster, when people are logging in, what workouts they're doing, and you can see all of your stats as a guild combined. So you can see, as a guild, we did 3 million steps and burned X many calories. And so you can see kind of like your entire combined data. So that's where guilds are at right now. And then I just posted this in our Discord, I think 2 days ago or 3 days ago, that one of the next features coming on our roadmap is guild leaderboards and achievements. So pretty soon it's going to be, like walk 100,000 steps and everyone gets 1% experience bonus. Walk, 500,000, everyone gets 2%. And so there's going to be these unlockable achievements that give guild-wide advantages. And then there will also be guild-based leaderboards. And that's all coming in the next few months. So we're going to have a big guild expansion. That
is actually really, really super cool. I'm looking for an icon right now that will suit DJ's cat pack. I think I've already been through these though. I've seen these, so I didn't see a cat. So we're gonna have to go. I like the frog
or a lion or something.
Let's see. Was there a lot? The octopus is cool too. I like that one.
I think there's a lion or a tiger. I think
there's the lion. There's the lion. You guys want to go with the lion? All right. A guild can be up to 25 members. He says at this point. All right. Wham says, I'm a cat, so I should be a fish. Could be a fish. Where was that? I saw the fish. Kind of like the frog icon. That is kind of awesome looking.
Yeah, you guys may need more than one guild, which would be awesome, and I fully encourage that.
Yeah, we'll have guild wars.
Yeah, because we want to have a lot of competition, especially once those leaderboards go in. We don't want all the power. Right now, there's definitely a dominant guild in the game, only because we need. I would say power likes to collect and play with each other, and so that's what we've had a lot of. So it's not a bad thing.
Watch out, number one elite alliance. I'm coming for you. Me and my cat pack, we're coming for you. All right. And clearly, as you saw by my 38-second workout just a second ago, you guys are in real danger. Okay? Coming. That's right.
How do we actually join the guild now that he's made it?
All right. So I've made it.
So right now it's invite. That's a bug. Right now it's invite only.
Okay.
So you'll want to look up members to be able to invite. So you'd go to social, which is right next to guild.
Okay. Oh, so I've got to find people.
X Griffin X.
X Griffin X. Shouldn't you be the leader of the second guild?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. There's X Griffin X. I found him. So now what?
So said guild invite.
Okay. There's the guild invite. We're going to invite him to the cat pack. All right. You guys throw it up in chat. Let's go ahead and do it. Rico is in. All right. Rico BTV. Okay.
I don't have an invite.
I sent you a guild invite.
You did no such thing.
I did it. Okay. Let's see. Oops, no spaces. Cha.
Griffin, if you don't see the invite, try restarting the app. There I've got to double check, but there may be a bug where you don't see it if you're still logged in. It's on the next login, you see it.
Rawr. There you go. Cha. There's your invite. You guys are moving too fast for me to type. Okay, let's see. Daystros, okay. Get you in. Crystal, you joining our alliance?
Crystal has her own right now.
We're going to have Guild Wars then, huh? Hey, Crystal, don't be poaching my people, Crystal. Crystal's in my chat. She's stealing my people. Crystal, stop stealing my people. Where's Moopsy? I need to get Moopsy in. All right. There we go. Daystros, there's yours.
That fixed it. A reboot, and I see the invite. Yep.
Okay.
There we go.
Dagnum. Okay, there you are. Man, I love the fact that you guys are all downloading this right now. Go and download and set up an account for Cardio Quest, and we're going to get you in. And we're going to get you going. Okay, Pong is in. Uki, is that you? Pong, there you are. Let's roll. Okay, next, Average Joe. Okay, gonna get you in. Yeah, I see that. Crystal already taking our people. She's already poaching our people. Look at that. Ridiculous. Angry Lou. You know what I actually love about this more than anything, Griffin, is the fact that this is not just a game. Like, it's a lifestyle game. Like, this is going to be good for us. You know, like when your mom always said that video games were going to rot your brain. Well, now
we're out here proving moms wrong every day.
That's right. All right. Oops, I spelled your name wrong, Chief Boo. There you go. There you are. Guild invite. Okay. I'm still going through the list. All sizzle. All right.
Do you think we should start holding auditions? Like, you did say there's only 25.
There's only 25. Yeah.
Like,
auditions
time, people. Get those jumping jacks going. I want to know your heart rate and your average food consumption.
That's not real food. It's video game
I want
food.
To join yours or Crystal's?
No, you don't get to join Crystal's. You don't get to join Crystal's. No, you're.
She's putting in a lot of effort.
Yeah, she is putting in a lot of effort. She's putting in a lot of effort.
Do you predict that DJs will not be putting in effort? Is that what we're saying?
Is that what you're saying, Matters? Huh? All right, Barton. There's yours. I think we're going to run out of space. Fine, Matters.
Crystal is quite the competitor. She is the three-time appearing on Lego Masters, two-time winning contestant. So
Lego Masters? Wait,
she's a competitor.
Lego Masters?
Yeah.
That's cool as hell.
That is Crystal Star of Lego Master fame.
Does this game require you to shield at all?
Shut up, Karkin.
Oh.
All right.
Too soon.
It was only 60 trillion. Leave me alone. Let's see. Karoon, got you. All right. How can I see how many people are in? I feel like I probably not sent 25 invites yet.
If you close the interface and reopen it, I think it should. Let's see.
See how many people are in. All right. We've got 9.
DJ?
Yes.
I just looked up Crystal Star on Lego Masters. I'm going to need to leave your alliance. I'm going to go join hers.
Wait, why?
Awkward.
What are you doing that for?
No reason.
You know what, Crystal?
Griffin goes.
I bet your alliance already has 25 people in it. It's probably already got 25 people. So you're probably
Oh,
full.
I'm sure her alliance is full.
Yeah, I'm sure your alliance is full, Crystal.
Yeah.
Alliance is full. Rad says, good, join us. Rad, why don't you join me? Huh?
Yeah.
We're going to be a powerhouse. All right, hold on. I'm going to keep going. Let's see. Social. Okay. Listen, guys, I am sure that I'm missing a lot of you. There is so many in the chat. I'm doing my best. I'm trying. Check. I'm sure that I'm going to run out of space if we've only got 25. There's 100 of you guys asking in. So we might have to have a couple of you guys create your own guilds, and then we'll compete, which would be fun. That would be fun. Okay, swag, and get you in. Free swag.
So here's what we're going to do, DJ.
Yeah.
Everyone that joins tonight, and it can be in Crystal's guild too. I can have her send me the information of who joins.
No, it doesn't need to be for Crystal's guild.
Well, I feel like she's poaching some of your audience. So
no,
like
listen, they got to join my guild if they want the swag bag. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, no,
okay. We'll limit it. Okay. If you join one of the guilds tonight and you're coming from this community, I will personally be giving you a battle pass for free for the rest of the month. So you will get the battle pass for free this month.
Look at you guys getting free battle passes for Cardio Quest.
That's wonderful.
That is fantastic. Thank you, Spock. I appreciate that, man. That is phenomenal. Look at that. So you even have an opportunity to come in, try the game out at its top monetization level, and you guys get to try it out for an entire month. We're going to have some fun with this, and we're going to hold each other accountable. This is part of our Getting Healthy in 2025. All right? And I've got 1 month on you guys. I did, Chief Boo. I sent it. Chief Boo, I sent you yours. This will be your chance. I've got 1 month in already, and we're going to keep adding these layers. This is absolutely going to help. We're going to get active. We're going to move around. All right. Roselius, let's get you in. And again, I know I'm missing people, so I'm very, very sorry. Crystal, all joking aside, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. And if you can,
thank you.
If you can help me pick up all these people that are trying to get in, because I know that I'm missing some people. So in her alliance, which I'm sure is very, very competitive and probably close to full, I see Rad in here as well, who is a member of the community, Cardio Quest community. So Rad can help you as well. All right. And you guys are all guild leaders, right? Yin Yang is in here. Yin Yang is probably looking for some membership. So you guys absolutely feel free to reach out to any of these people. Snake says, I need to start after the cruise. No, this is the perfect time, actually, because I'm going to at least walk or maybe jog with Moopsy. And even if I don't, like, even if I walk around the track or something like that, I'm going to do that stuff. All right. But no, this is the perfect time, because you know what? The reason I say it's the perfect time, Snake, is because we are going to be on the cruise. There's going to be so many opportunities, so much temptation, so much chance for us to derail the progress that we've made. And I feel like this is going to be an interesting way to keep us aware. And Spock, if I'm kind of wrapping up, you had told me the other day, and you haven't mentioned this yet, and so I'm going to kind of lead you in this direction. One of the biggest reasons that this was the project that you want to develop on is because this is not just another piece of software that you're writing. It's certainly, obviously, not going to be a huge moneymaker thing if you're selling one pack at $5 a month. Like, why did you personally choose to do something like this? It's you mentioned to me it was like a passion project of yours, right?
Yeah, I mean, I genuinely believe that fitness gaming is not only just the future from a monetary standpoint and, you know, users, but it is the thing that is going to help people get in shape in a world that honestly gives you so many opportunities to not get in shape and stay on the couch. And so I'm kind of putting my money where my mouth is. I believe this is the future. And so this is my full-time job. I've invested, my savings into it. I have a little bit of outside funding from, I worked in film for about 10 years. I've worked on probably most of the movies you guys like. And so one of the nice things was I became best friends with the founder of my studio, and he's actually a financial backer in this. So, we see this as the future. And, from being on the inside at Peloton, I've kind of seen where the current state of the industry is and also what its potential is. Peloton's a very successful company and monetizes very well. So, the monetization is there. But we know that to get this genre going, we've got to make sure that this is not something that is paywalled. This has got to be something that's accessible to the most possible users. It's got to be on the most possible devices. This is really about proving that this genre can be successful. And then the really cool thing is that we're building a technology stack to import all these workouts, to get your heart rate, to do all these different things. And we have a whole slate of games planned outside of just Cardio Quest. The next one we do, and I don't mind talking about this because I literally already have the demo working, is Cardio Crush, which is literally a match 3 similar to Candy Crush.
That's awesome.
But at all the points you'd be paying for, more plays, instead you're working out for the same thing. And that's the goal, is to take every genre to make sure that every person has a game that speaks to them, that gets them off the couch, that gets them in better health, because gaming unlocks motivation. It is like a superpower. And if we can focus that motivation towards people doing something good as opposed to just buying packs in a video game that keeps you on the couch.
Yeah, Griffin.
What is that supposed to mean?
You can't buy your way to the top of this leaderboard, brother.
Oh, I'm not going to need to, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
Stradalorian, here, send me what's your in-game name, and I'll send you. It looks like we still got a couple spots.
Stradalorian, just call out here, has been on the game for a while, too. He's, or they, I don't know. Is
Seriously?
Yeah, they've been on here for a while. Look.
Wow. Look at that. He's got a cool avatar, and he's level 5. All right, Stradalorian, I'm sending you an invite. Look, and
Does that mean that Stradalorian has left their guild, or were they not in a guild?
I don't believe they were in one.
He was. Wow. Listen, Stradalorian, didn't you mention this? You actually downloaded this last time we talked about it, right? And then you were just kind of waiting on us. Man, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. All right, Iron Chef, let's get you in. Dr. Iron Chef. Okay. Guild invite. There's only like 4 spots left, so I guess I can send out a number of invites, but if you're not one of the, you better grab it quick. Trek Diva. All right, and you know what? Just for funsies, I'm going to do this here real quick, if you don't care, Spock. Just because we obviously know what the outcome of this is going to be. Crystal Star X. I'm going to go ahead and send you an invite as well. Oh, that's not the right one.
No, that's not her in-game name.
Crystal. Okay, Crystal, I'm going to go ahead and send you an invite. All right. And then you can just hop on over here. Seth, what is yours? Moopsy. All right. Yeah, Moops. Hey, you know what? Crystal, you talk about how like you guys have all the all-stars. Guess what? We've got a Moopsy. Okay? That's what we've got.
Moopsy.
We've got a Moopsy. He's beast mode.
That is true.
He's like if you go to the Avengers movie and he's like, "Oh, I've got armies, and what do you got?" We've got a Hulk. That's Moopsy. All right, we've got Moopsy. Yeah, he's a workout freak. Although he does have very tiny arms. They're very super teeny tiny. They're cute,
like
almost.
a T-Rex.
Yeah, they're cute little tiny arms.
One other thing I didn't mention too is in this interface, you can follow any of these people and they'll appear here. So this is like your personal friends list. And one of the cool things with following is that you can, and I believe they're going to add this for guilds, I got to check, but in any leaderboard, there's a toggle at the top and you can see how you're doing or the total leaderboard, and then you can filter it just by people you're following as well. So in any leaderboard, you guys could be nowhere near the top, but you can always make essentially a custom leaderboard of just the people you want to compare yourself against.
That's very cool. Ice Wolf, I don't see yours. Did I send you yours yet? What's your screen name? Give me your screen name again. I missed it. I must have missed it. Yeah, we got a Moopsy.
What's the app that I go and download on my watch again?
Hype,
the real-time one.
Hype Rate Watch. Oh, I put a wrong name in there, or a wrong letter. Ice Wolf Law. There you are. All right, I sent you the guild invite. All right, let's see how we're doing. Let's see if we're filled up. We might be close. 23 out of 25. Let's go. I sent one to Iron Chef. Let's see if he's in. There's Bear Butt, Griffin, Roselius. We've got almost a full team after one night. Thumbelina, I don't see it. There's Moopsy. There's Cha-Cha Roar. There's Thumbelina. Okay, there's Jeef Boo. I see you. General Snow, Karoon, Joe. I don't see Iron Chef. I sent you yours, didn't I, Iron Chef? I don't see it yet. Jess Insanity. All right, let me send you an invite here real quick. Oops, wrong button.
And even though there isn't technically leaderboards yet, the guilds are ranked because they level. So as you earn XP, you earn it for the guild as well, and the guilds earn experience and level up. So at any time, you can actually see all the guilds in the game, and you can see them ranked by level.
Will XP become a factor in expanding guild? Like in a lot of games, you can increase the size of your guild with experience or level. Is that in the plans?
So right now, the level cap is more of a technical thing to make sure that they run efficiently. But if it seems like we can up the count, we will. It can definitely be expanded. It's more of just keeping it at a place right now where I know it won't cause any technical issues.
Well, that's fair and responsible kind of thing. So, which is also refreshing. So it looks like we're going to be at our 25, and there are still people in the chat asking. So what we need to do is kind of set up a little spot in our Discord for you guys to come in and kind of trash talk each other a little bit, and that way we can actually set up another guild. All right, it seems like we might end up needing a second guild if Crystal doesn't poach them all up. All right, which might happen, and best of luck to you, Crystal. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that Griffin should be the leader of the second guild. Crystal's like, I need 3 more. She's like, I need 3 more. All right. Seth says she is jacked. Well, yeah, she plays a workout game, and she's the top of the leaderboard. I bet she is jacked. All right. This is very, very cool. Seth, thank you for reaching out and chasing me down, because I know I wasn't the easiest person to get a hold of, but this is actually very, very cool. I'm very much looking forward to engaging with this, and the way that it's set up in such a way that you can play it actively, but you can also play it passively, which is what I have done up to this point, makes it easy. And the fact that if we were going to play it live, you've got that extra motivation to run just a little bit more, as Rad was talking about earlier, running 5 more Renans, running another quarter mile just to get that last boss. That's very cool. And the fact that you've got this thing kind of set up in a progression-based model that rewards being healthy, that's really, really cool. And I want to thank you for choosing our community for promoting this. And from what I understand, before we get ready to wrap up, you've got a small gift for our new guild members tonight as well.
Are we talking about the battle passes?
Oh, yeah. That you already said that. Never mind.
Yeah. I was like, man, I missed that cue altogether.
Yeah, no, that's right. You did mention that. That was the free battle pass. And how do they claim that?
I am adding them on the back end as we speak. So within probably 30 minutes, everyone who's in your guild will have it. I'll make sure to coordinate with Crystal and get those names and get everyone hooked up in her guild. And then whatever the third guild is, if you just want to, however you want to get in touch with me and just let me know the names, I can make sure to get them done. So
we should get Samo to make one. We should get Samo to make one. I mean, she's doing this big health kick too. There's Dreadmill Warriors in the house. Geo is in our chat right now promoting his alliance, his guild. Listen, I'm telling you, first of all, and I should also point out, and thank you, Spock, for not only bringing your community to ours, but also welcoming in your community of gamers. We should call out Rad and Geo and Yin Yang and Crystal Star. Thank you guys for coming in and hanging out in our chat tonight. It's always nice when we can share communities and network a little bit, and I'm excited about interacting with you guys on this game. And it should be a lot of fun. What we are going to do, and just this is kind of our final piece, Spock, and as we are holding each other accountable, not only in game will we be able to see this, but we're going to be working on a little overlay that we can show in the chat. Even when we're playing Star Trek or when we're playing Fortnite or if we're doing any of these other games, there's going to be a little overlay down there so you guys can kind of see a little bit of progress, see some step counters, the workout points, our levels and all that stuff. I'm going to keep you guys motivated, all right? We're going to keep you guys motivated, and it's going to be a lot of fun for us to get together. Dave Hart is looking for a spot. Crystal, go grab Dave. He needs one. Rad, or you could grab it. Rad and Crystal are in the same alliance, right? Yin Yang says, it's such a pleasure. I'm glad we found more streamers to engage with this app and stream it while gaining momentum. It's very, very cool. And Spock, you had mentioned you've got a campaign coming up here soon for fundraising for the next step, right? You've got a Kickstarter coming up.
Yeah, coming up in March, we're going to be doing a Kickstarter. And just so everyone knows, this isn't going to be a traditional Kickstarter where we're asking money for a product that you can't play. This is a Kickstarter where we are specifically raising money to do user acquisition, and that's what that money is going to be spent for. It's going to be to grow the game, to grow the community, to bring people onto the platform, and we have a goal of going from, so right now we have about 2,500 monthly active users, and the goal is to use the Kickstarter to get to 25,000 monthly active users, and that's what those funds are going to be used for.
That's very, very cool. Well, we picked up probably 50 tonight, so we're on a maybe a few more than that. So we're off to a good start. You guys share this with your friends, and those of you who game, those who have friends or family who game, this might be something that you guys can do in common and have something that kind of, again, holds everybody accountable and lets you share your progress and have a little bit of fun. I know I, for one, am looking forward to it. Wham says I can do this during Studio B. That's what we were talking about. Absolutely. And apparently there's also, I can pipe this game up. I can do an overlay on Studio B. So it could be down in the left-hand corner, Wham. You guys can watch me fighting mobs while we're actually DJing and playing music, and that'll be fun. We can promote it over there as well when you guys are dancing. All right, it'll be a lot of fun.
So DJs, are we going to have a competition on the cruise?
Seth, first of all, you're okay. Yeah, Crystal, this is my moopsie up here. Seth, first of all, I can't compete in a competition with you, but we can absolutely.
We're in the same alliance. We can have the competition against Crystal's guild, man.
That's what I was going to say is.
That's why we got to get Samo in, because Samo's going to be going hard on the cruise.
Samo, let's go. All right, Crystal, we're coming for you. All right. Samo just finished like her third run of P90X. Seth, aside from his tiny arms, he's like built like a monster truck, except for his arms. They're tiny. And then me, obviously. 3 minutes earlier, and it's a 3 minutes that's going to be very, very impactful to the success of my team. So I'm just throwing it out there, okay? That's right. We're coming. All right. But yes, Seth, on the cruise, and you know what? Funny I should say this, or funny that I should feel this way, but genuinely, and this is going to sound stupid to everyone probably except for Spock, this game will make me more likely to work out on the cruise, Seth, and I don't mean that jokingly.
Dude, I'm pumped. I'm pumped as heck about this game.
Isn't it cool?
It's one of those things where again, we all struggle to find the motivation to do things during the day. And I'm one of them, right? Like we all struggle with the same like demotivation things.
Yeah.
And I'm pumped. I'm pumped about playing this with you, man. Like I think it'll be fun.
I'm excited about it too.
I think we're gonna get a kick out of like looking at each other's like workout things and being like, gosh darn it, like how did he get 30,000 steps that day? How did he get 30,000 steps? I do not believe that is physically possible.
He couldn't last 2 more minutes, really.
And then the best part is, DJs, is that you're gonna go out, you're gonna get 30,000 steps one day and be like, why don't I do this every day?
I know.
I can't wait to destroy everybody.
I'm more
You're
likely.
all going down.
I think this is
Griffin. It's not DJs. Let's just talk about Griffin, right? Because it's not fair with Griffin. Because Griffin is a literal beast of a man. Like anyone who's ever met Griffin in real life, like he looks like just this sweet, innocent person on stream.
Mm-hmm.
No, he is literally like the model American body model in real life. Like you meet him and you're just like, I wish I had any of your features.
Some girls call me a Ken doll. I mean, I'm not saying that about myself, but I just can't wait to get on this ship and see where the workouts land at the end of every day, shall we say.
It's gonna be a good time.
I thought that was an insult. Like
what, looking like a Ken doll?
What?
Yeah, Ken doll, because they're anatomically not correct. That wasn't where there was. That's what I always thought the term went.
Shut up, Karkin.
Karkin, shut the hell up. Love you, buddy. No, I don't. Yeah, All Sizzle says I've heard that too. All right. Yeah, maybe. Omicron says Griffin's going to be working out in the Windjammer. Crazy. We are going to be working in the Windjammer. I
am not working out in the Windjammer. I'm working out in the gym.
We're working in the Windjammer. All right, we're working there. Wham says Oliver's going to have a new watch. No, you can't put. No, listen, you can't put the watch on the ceiling fan, Wham. It has to detect a pulse.
On the ceiling fan.
It's got to detect a pulse. All right.
I'm just saying, if we got Griffin signed up, DJs, we got you signed up, we get Samo signed up.
Gotta get Samo in.
We get in the gym every morning on the cruise at 7:00. It doesn't matter what we're doing, right? We can do a 30-minute just like glamour muscle routine, right? Just
that's what I do.
Get those biceps popping.
Yeah.
Get the traps going. Just make it so that like you're ready to present the day. But you're gonna feel so much better going and eating 5,000 calories for breakfast, like I am every day on the cruise.
Yeah.
If you hit that gym up in the morning every day at 7:00.
Oh no!
And we will punish and annihilate Crystal Star's entire team.
Yeah, Crystal.
And then after a solid 30 days of consistency, hopefully she'll accept my application to be her co-captain.
Yeah. Hang on just a second. Before we bounce off here, Spock, show me where I can find Crystal's alliance. I want to bookmark it. So we can watch. So I can have it tagged. Crystal, what's your alliance?
I'm in it.
So if you go to guilds and then you go to, you'll see it's called the Golden Girls Guild.
The Golden Girls. How precious.
I get to be a Golden Girl.
How precious. Okay. View guilds. Here we go. Let's see. Where? Oh, there they are. You're not even number 1. You're not even number. Crystal.
Disappointing. Too busy building Legos to be number 1 on the leaderboard, obviously.
Oh, my goodness gracious. All right, let's take a look, see what we got here. All right, so, there's Matters. There's one of our new ones tonight, too. Who was that? That was Dave. That was Dave. That's right.
Crystal Star has a very good excuse. She says that she just had brain surgery. I mean, that's got to be a hall pass right there.
You only have 7 people in your guild, is that right? Did you just boot everybody to poach my people tonight? Is that what happened? You've got only 7 people. Oh, Seth, we got this, man. She's only got 7.
Well, no, this is her 4th guild.
So she's trying to poach so hard.
This is her 4th guild?
She's like got a pyramid scheme going.
Wait, so this is your farm alliance. This is your feeder alliance.
No, that's her alliance. That's her alliance.
Dave says, I'm going to use my gym membership finally.
Well,
I'm going
we'll
to start
about that.
I'm going to start streaming from my bike. I'm gonna
stream from my pergola, and I'm still gonna kick your ass.
The funny thing is, DJs, is the fact that like I actually do work meetings while on my walking, like on my treadmill.
Well, I walk a lot.
My underdesk treadmill, and it's amazing. I highly recommend getting an underdesk treadmill because you are just going to crush this entire thing.
So let me ask you, Spock, real quick, and I know I keep asking more questions, but that means I'm super interested. All right, I'm engaged. If it doesn't just count steps, though, right? I think we mentioned that earlier. Like, do I have to activate a workout, or I would have to have the game on in my? Because, like, okay, for example, like I mentioned to you the other day, I'm at work. I do about 10, 12,000 steps in a day, but like they're spread throughout the day. Is there a way to get my steps counting for this? Or is it just...
So steps automatically count. If you go back out to the main screen, to the home screen really fast, and go to the shop.
Shop. Okay.
Yep. So see those? So these are like kind of refineries in STFC. So if you click on the Traveler's Valuables, for instance, this is what I pull every day. So this will give you a chance at experience and kind of raw coinage, and you can trade in that little gold coins. Those are travelers coins. So there's workouts, and then there's your passive steps. Your passive steps get turned into travelers coins. So you have like 23,000. So you should pull that chest. Yeah.
With your make-believe pretend workout that you loaded in your app that didn't actually happen.
No, those are from his actual steps.
These are my real steps, okay? Okay, Griffin, those are my real steps.
And so you get to use essentially your real steps to do things like pull, that's pet currency, and then you can get food, you can get crafting materials, and you use your passive steps for that. So there's a value to recording 10,000 passive steps a day, as well as getting in a real workout.
Which you start and stop on your watch. So you have your passive steps and you have your workouts. And sometimes your watch will auto-detect a workout, and that's great because you'll get that too.
So Griffin, it's sounding like to me that once the cruise is over, because Samo's restarting P90X, I got Rev started doing P90X with me. It sounds like DJs might be doing P90X once the cruise is over.
No. P90X will give me a heart attack, but maybe one day.
But it won't.
Maybe one day,
because you'll be so motivated by Tony Horton.
No.
And then the next thing you know, DJz is doing a sponsored stream with Tony Horton as a guest star.
Is that Tim Horton's brother?
That's right. Hey, is this a weapon or is that an avatar? Can I buy a weapon for 9,000 steps?
So that is a skin. So that you will get that weapon skin.
I can't buy anything on my store. Is it because I have no coins yet? It's because I have no coins.
You haven't imported any of your steps yet, my man.
You know what I'm going to do, DJ? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do.
You're going to
get out my Peloton I'm going to get my Peloton out from the garage. I'm going to park it right in front of the pergola.
Yeah.
I'm going to have the 70-inch TV on behind me with the game live streamed.
Okay.
And then boom, there's my one shot.
I'm
just going to rock it for 3 hours a day, and I'm going to destroy everybody.
I need a desk. I need one of those desk treadmills.
And what do you recommend? Live stream will be turning into the new live stream for this game.
Okay, hang on.
I just
Spock,
like
what do you recommend? I'm going to Throne right now. I'm going to add a treadmill, a desk treadmill. What do you recommend? Walking pad? Okay, I'm looking it up right now. Walking pad. The world's only treadmill? That's not real. That's cheap. Is that cheap? I could do it when we stream. I could do it when we stream.
They're relatively cheap. I use the walking treadmill every day as well. I love it.
Yeah, they're good.
Under desk walking pad. Best partner for a standing desk. That looks incredible. Rad says it's snowing so much right now. Rad, East Coast, West Coast, U.S. Yeah, we're supposed to get a bunch of snow over here on the East Coast tonight.
I just want to point out before anybody makes any bets, because I'm already getting some text offline. I mean, you're not playing with the jump here. Look at this. This is Sunday.
Oh my!
Let's go.
You did 32,000 steps on Sunday?
Let's go. Bring it.
Damn, boy. 32,000 steps in one day? That's crazy.
I don't know, Griffin. I'm looking for your 300,000 steps in a week.
Oh, that'll happen.
Do you have one of those?
Hold on.
Do you have one of those?
Hold on.
What?
Hold it. Let me see what I
don't know.
What
I don't know
today.
if you know this, but the cruise is happening next week.
I did
just for everyone in the chat. The cruise is happening next week.
Yeah.
And these two are going to be stuck in their little booth
the
entire time.
No.
Meanwhile, Moopsy and hopefully Samo, if we can convince her to actually like sign up for this thing, we'll be out walking about the entire time, mingling and getting steps for DJ's Alliance. So,
I'll be walking
just
some.
Just saying.
We'll be walking a lot too, but I mean, we have work to do. Okay, we do have work to do. We're there for a reason. Yeah. I gotta earn that.
I'm there to drink, hit on Melissa Navia and Tawny Newsome.
That's not going to go well.
Tawny Newsome, no.
First off,
Tawny Newsome will punch you in the face. All right.
First off, no. Tawny Newsome is awesome.
She is awesome, which is why
her and I had
she
great
won't be,
exchanges
she
in
won't
Nashville.
be scared to punch you in the face. She won't be scared to punch you in the face, that makes her awesome. She won't care. She'll be like, yo, dude, punch, face.
From Chicago, she doesn't mess around.
Yeah. It is going to be a lot of fun. And the cruise, I'm very, very excited about. This is a great chance for us to get together as a community and kind of get started together as a guild. And it'll be a lot of fun.
I will say, just don't believe anything that Dr. Juby sent you, because that is not true. It's not true.
Dr. Juby is the epitome of honesty. All right. Coming back to gear very quick. Hurricane says, can you go back to the gear screen real quick? Yep, I'll pop it up for you. So I can do some upgrades. I'm going to equip my best, but now I can do some upgrades. I'm going to go do an upgrade real quick. I'm going to upgrade my Royal Band, which I can do.
And DJ, one thing I wanted to mention as well, because we had talked about this, is
twice.
Yep. So you can see it can go up to 4 upgrades or 3 upgrades, max rank 4. But one thing that we had talked about that I wanted to emphasize as well is, one of the reasons that I reached out to you is I love being part of this community. You guys are awesome. And I want you all to feel like you can reach out to me with feedback, with troubleshooting, whatever you need, please reach out, because the way this game has evolved over the past year is it has gotten so much better than I could have imagined when I first started. And it's because I really listen to my players. I hear their feedback, and whenever I can execute it, I always make sure to. So I want to encourage you guys, if you have any issues, if you have thoughts, suggestions, praise, whatever you want to share with me, feel free to. I'm here for it, and the game will be better as a result.
I can't wait. I'm trying to find out where to put my hype rate code into this game again. DJ, can you pop up that screen again?
Absolutely, be happy to.
It's essentially the last thing you confirm right before you play. So in order, it kind of goes selecting which type of workout, then the zone, then creating the chapters, and then when you hit play, that's where you'll put in. You might want to hide that. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since I just gave everybody mine. Maki says Spock is amazing on Discord, always helps to troubleshoot, listens to feature requests. Absolutely awesome. And again, our community is going to be very hypersensitive to that because it's something that we ask for out of the other games that we play. So having that direct access. And again, I should mention that Spock has been a member of the Talking Trek community for 4 years. He has played STFC. He's been in our chat. He's been in our Discord for a very, very long time. And if I'm not mistaken, like, you're pretty high level in STFC as well, right? You're a member of the VIP community. So you're all over the place when it comes to our community. And here is an opportunity for you to join another.
Hold on. Does Spock know who I am if he's a member of the VIP community?
Why would anybody know who you are?
You either know the Babylon 5 memes or you don't know the Babylon 5 memes.
So I am high level, but I'm not in the VIP Discord.
Okay. I was like, dude, I think I would know if you were there, because like.
No, I'm op 63, about to go 64. I was basically just camping to sandbag people because I got platinum 1 in arena. So I'm getting ready to move
did
up.
you really?
Yeah.
Somebody likes arenas. Did you do that before they broke or what?
I finished it last night. I've been grinding kind of.
No way.
Probably, yeah, like
Damn,
probably
dude.
5 to 10,000 points each time they actually managed to launch.
Good job for your alliance making that happen. That's great.
Pretty awesome. Real quick, a couple of questions in the chat very quickly. How do I get to your Discord? That is right here. Look in the game up in the top right-hand corner. I found this one the other day. There's a little chat icon. If you just click that, it will automatically take you straight into Discord. Discord app launched, and I am right here. Look at that. I've been invited to join Cardio Quest. Okay, all you got to do is click on that little chat icon, and that will get you in. I will join the Discord now as there you go. All right, see, look, I am in. Oh, my gosh.
We are going to Cardio Quest the crap out of this cruise. I'll tell you that right now.
They're in your Discord talking about my live demonstration. Spock!
I haven't looked at it. I haven't even switched over. I take no responsibility.
They're like, oh, that live activity was great. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot, Rager. You didn't need to talk about it. Now my face is turning red.
You died doing jumping jacks.
Matter says, is there an in-game chat function?
Not yet, but possibly in the future.
Here's a kudos thing, right? Look, here's Yin Yang.
You can share.
Yeah, here's Daystros, Yin Yang. So we can, like, here, Yin Yang, I'm going to cheer your workout. All right, so you can send each other, like, thumbs up. Like poking on Facebook. You can poke each other.
Look, I just want the ability to cheer on DJs while he's working out. Like, I want to be like, no, man, harder, deeper. Come on.
Faster, I tried that. It did not work out well. He did not respond in any way to motivation.
No, not to that, because that wasn't a real workout. Obviously,
yeah, it was.
I'm a workout
Your heart
machine.
rate disagrees. Your heart rate will disagree with you. That was a real workout, and you gave up on yourself far too quickly. Jillian Michaels would have killed you.
Was not going to be an entertaining stream if I was lying on the floor. Okay, I'll ride my bike and I'll walk. I'll get there. I'm at the beginning of my healthcare journey. I've stopped smoking.
Oh my God.
I've stopped smoking.
You are
I've lost 25
such
pounds.
a treat on the cruise. Because guess what, buddy? I know where you're sleeping. I'm going to come get you every morning, and we are going to the gym. Griffin, you can sleep. You can sleep in because you're pretty, and you already know you're pretty. But DJs, we are getting you in the gym.
Are you saying I'm not pretty?
Have you seen Griffin? Have you seen Griffin? The man is gorgeous.
I will open. You're too kind. I will open the door for you, and we will drag him out together to the gym. How's that? You're going to the gym. Your ass is going to the gym. Get up and go to the gym.
I'll go.
Get up and go to the gym. I don't care. Put your underwear on. Don't put your underwear on. You're going to the gym.
Yeah, I sleep naked, Seth. Good luck with that.
I spent 20 years in the Army, DJs. You think that a naked man scares me?
Don't threaten him with a good time.
Yeah, don't threaten me with a good time, buddy.
Listen, I've had an absolute blast tonight. The game is Cardio Quest. We want you to go. We want you to download it. We want you to join these amazing people in their Discord. We want you to experience this. I want you to come in. I want you to get motivated, and I want you to join us on our healthcare journey as we continue on with just good decisions, right? And this is going to last. This is going to help us last longer. This is going to help us gain better. It's going to help us eat better and be healthier. And I would like for you guys all to join us as we campaign and just try to live better, healthier lives. And this is going to be a lot of fun. We've got some people already in the game from the alpha beta days that are in here taunting us, and we're totally going to kick their ass. Okay? The game is Cardio Quest, available in the App Store from Apple and the Google Play Store. You can also find links online at mycardioquest.com, which is what you can see on the screen right behind me right now. This is going to be a lot of fun, and you can play it with friends. You can play it with family. You can keep each other accountable. You can see what's happening. And more importantly, we're probably going to spend a little bit of time on this here every couple of weeks, Seth. Griffin will come in. We're going to take a look at some of the gear. We're going to look at this math. I feel like it's going to take a minute or two for us to play and kind of get some gear and upgrade a few things. I'm probably just going to blindly stumble through this for a little bit, but I have a feeling that we will eventually be able to find some mathematical strategy once we get past some of these opening levels. So I'm going to be looking forward to breaking the game down with you guys in that way and providing some content, not only for the health and fitness part of it, but then also maximizing your efficiency, which is what we're known for. Spock, that's why you came here, right? That's why you picked this community, because there is a mathematical formula to this game. There is strategy to the spells and the strength, and that is what we are going to investigate and find out and actually provide meaningful content to the Cardio Quest community regarding strategies and gear and all that stuff. And, of course, we've got an in with the developer. So when new gear comes, when new avatars come out, we're going to give you the exclusive looks at it, and we'll be able to ping the developer's mind a little bit on some of the strategies of the new events, new guilds, and new features that come into the game at any given time. Cardio Quest is not leaving the Talking Track community. We're going to be sticking with them for a little while, and it'll be a little bit be a lot of fun. And we'll be checking in with you, Spock, every few weeks here, just kind of see what's happening. All right.
Sounds wonderful.
Awesome. Thank you so much for the time that you spent with us tonight. Really appreciate it. You guys be sure to go check out Cardio Quest in the App Store now, and let's start getting healthy, shall we? Let's do that. Griffin, a lot of fun tonight. I'm actually really looking forward to tinkering with this a little bit. We do have a lot of stuff in Star Trek that we could have talked about tonight, but I wanted a fresh take on this. And honestly, I wanted to spend a little bit of time kind of getting ready for the cruise. Here's the thing. We were planning for this to be our last show before we left for the Miami trip. And we're going to be...
Why were we planning for that?
You told me that we shouldn't do anything on Thursday because I have a flight on Friday, and I've got to tear the studio down.
That's an imaginary conversation that
is not
place.
An imaginary conversation.
Of course, we should stream on Thursday. We're in the middle of a sweeps season. We need these subs. You will be streaming on Thursday night, and then you will be packing, and then that's all there is to it. That's the bottom line.
So you do want to stream Thursday night?
Absolutely.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I was going to offer to stream tomorrow night instead of Thursday night, so I can actually have a little time to pack.
No.
All right, so you want to do Thursday. Okay, we'll be off tomorrow. Thursday night, then, we will be back with you here for a taping of the Talking Trek podcast. We'll check in game. We'll take a look at these new patch notes and what they are doing with arenas. Is it good? Is it bad? Or does it even matter? We're going to talk a little bit more about that and some of the new events and features of the game. Plus, just as a quick aside, the new February Battle Pass, like the double Battle Pass, that is available right now. And if you want a Battle Pass from this channel or any of the content creators, I do believe that was actually intended to go out today. I know that I ran into a small delay, so hopefully they will be tomorrow. I was actually coordinating with Beck, and I had a problem with one of my Google Sheets. So hopefully they'll go out tomorrow, and that will unlock your all's battle passes inside Star Trek Fleet Command and give you guys an opportunity to get the February bonus battle pass if that's what you're looking to do.
And don't get it twisted again if you did the last time. This is the best value that they've ever done in this game. This extra second battle pass bonus, I want to hear no whining and complaining about it. The bang for your buck cannot be beat.
It's a good value. So if that is something you're looking forward to, just know that I'm quickly working on the battle passes to get those out so that you will have an opportunity to do that if you so choose. Okay. In the meantime, thanks to all of our new followers and new people hanging out in the chat tonight. We've got 629. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Crystal Star sub to the channel. Ooh, and a gifted sub from Griffin. Thank you 6 months. Crystal, you're stuck with us for 6 months.
She's got to stick around. Very nice community. Very nice to meet everybody.
You are
and
with
welcome
us for
to the
6
litter box.
months. Welcome in to the litter box. Average Joe, thanks for the Prime sub. Appreciate that. Ice Wolf dropped some kitty bitties in here. Wharf with the resub. Thank you, Jeff, for the new YouTube sub. What's up, YouTube over there? Thank you. Rose, thank you for the 5-month resub. Neon Lights says, get fit, you punch-drunk kitty cat bitch.
That's right. That's exactly right. That's exactly right.
Thank you. Thank you, Neon Lights. Appreciate that. You guys are incredible. Crystal Star, we've got eyes on you inside Cardio Quest. We're going to check out. Hey, do you have other streamers, Spock? Do you have other content creators that we can collaborate with and taunt them on stream?
I heard that Major Samo is going to be one of your streamers for this, right, Spock?
I would like that. I did reach out to her a little while ago.
I'm pretty sure that she's really interested in gonna be doing this game with you. So I'd just reach out again.
Crystal,
okay. We gotta get Samo on there.
Yeah, Samo will be fun.
Spock, is Crystal Star? Does she do Monday Night Raw streams? Do I see like little clips, reels? Does she do that for wrestling? Is that her?
She does. You've seen that?
I have, actually, because I'm a big wrestling fan. That's where I know her from. That's exactly right.
You're going to have to watch Monday Night Raw with us. I'm usually in her ear when she's streaming, but I was actually going to start being in Discord. We just went to the Monday Night Raw premiere on Netflix in LA.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And she was at the Dallas show.
I almost went, but I had to work.
Wait, are you in with WWE? Like, do you work with them? Do you...
No.
They produce content alongside WWE. I will be in Hulk Hogan's suite, the Real American suite for WrestleMania, though.
Oh, that is hilarious. That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, Crystal, let's find your channel here real quick. We gotta find the channel. Let's promote the channel.
She does great content, dude.
Crystal, is it Crystal Star Twitch? Crystal Star Twitch. Let's see what comes up. It's
Crystal Star with 2 R's and an X.
Crystal Star X. Found it. Okay. Cosplayer. Ooh, what do you cosplay? Lego master, video game designer, and YouTuber. Let's see. All right, let me find some. Let's.
I know she does really well with the wrestling content. That's for sure.
Is that on YouTube?
I believe they're YouTube shorts, or they could be Twitch reels. Well, she's right here, Crystal. Which one do you do the more of? Are you more of a YouTuber?
The only thing I see on Twitch is pot painting.
So she just started the wrestling coverage pretty recently.
Really?
This Egyptian eyebrow.
Oh, she's painting a pot.
Like Kim Kardashian's at the R80_Benning.
Yep, that's some of her content.
Amazing.
There you go. And on Instagram. All right, there you go. Very nice. Very nice studio, too. Lots of merch back there.
Wait, what is sucks? What sucks?
A lot of merch back there. Oh, this is from 5 years ago.
Sorry. I was super hyper focusing on.
So you do most of your stuff. Oh, you don't do VODs. I got you.
Replays. No, just all live. There you go.
VODs. There you go. Cool.
I almost forgot.
Good stuff. You work with kids. So what, is your content inappropriate? See, we do family friendly content around here. That's what we're
always
doing.
nothing but family friendly.
My question in chat.
Family friendly content. Spock, did you see my new calendar that my son bought me for Christmas?
No, I don't think I've seen that yet.
It's a 2025 Cat Balls calendar.
Oh, put that down right now. You will not open that calendar. You will put that down. You're embarrassing us in front of our new friends. Do not show February.
No, I was just explaining that it was a family friendly show.
Well, that's the opposite of that.
Hey, DJs, guess what I had done today?
It's January.
Waxing.
That's January. Wait, what? What did you say, Seth?
I said waxing.
Yo, getting ready for the cruise? You want to have a nice, smooth baby's bottom?
Wait, you did it, huh? I
did.
Listen, I went and got a haircut today. I was worried that my hair wouldn't grow back, in time for this cruise because we're going to be meeting and interviewing all these celebrities. But not only did it grow back fast enough, I had to go get a haircut today. And I had my barber trim my beard, which I've never been able to do before. So I was very excited about it.
I've got my final haircut tomorrow, man. Oh,
yeah.
Your final haircut?
Wait, final haircut?
The final haircut before the cruise, man. Like, I have been working on Griffin,
Wait,
you are going to
you're
love
getting
my
that
hair
tomorrow. Why are you getting that tomorrow? I'm getting my haircut like half hour after we get on the ship.
You're getting your haircut.
Well, hold on. There's a barber shop on the ship.
There's a barber on the ship.
There's a full men's grooming barber shop right on the ship. I'm the first one booked.
Okay, Griffin.
That's great.
First off,
Are you sure that wasn't a barbershop quintet?
No, we need to discuss this because Griffin and I, we text each other, right? Like we exchange personal information.
Are you done fanboying right now?
On a regular basis.
I feel like he's fanboying right now.
And the fact that Griffin has not said, "Hey, we're going to the barber on Sunday." I'm actually kind of like I'm upset right now. Like
I would have thought that you would already have had that booked. Now that I know,
because I have to make sure that the girlfriend's taken care of because the girlfriend's on the cruise.
Well, surely you've booked all the massages though, right? You have all that done already?
That's already done. Already done.
You just didn't know about the haircut.
I did not know about the haircut. I did not know. Oh my god!
Yeah, man.
Anyway.
Well, Griffin, thanks for making me feel like less of a man.
Well, at least you do have the Scotch tour booked, right? The Scotch tasting.
No, I didn't do the Scotch tasting.
No, because there's a different thing that is not on the actual cruise thing that actually takes you to the rum distillery right there. Yeah.
Oh, I don't get off the ship. I might be kidnapped.
Oh.
We don't get off the ship.
It's not a part of my umbrella policy.
We don't get off the ship because we won't be able to get back on because of our makeup.
Sorry. I don't mind if I get kidnapped because that just means I don't. Well, then don't worry about it.
Anyway, there you go. We're gonna have fun and we're gonna get together and do crazy things. And yes, I got like a full on beard trim today, which was really nice. He asked me if I wanted to like cut this part because it wasn't growing in quite as full. I said, you know what? I think I'm gonna leave it. We'll see if it can grow in a little bit better. I've never. Oh,
I would have taken him up on that. That's really going to make your jawline pop because you've lost so much weight in your face already.
No,
that if you were to just cut that down, you're really going to get that jawline.
Well, people at work made fun of me. They said it looked Amish.
Who?
The
Have
guys
you seen the people you work with?
Yeah, I know.
They're not qualified to make any commentary about physical appearance.
Yeah, well,
I mean, DJs, you work at a Ford store.
Yeah.
Knowing the Ford family and Ford employees, you're probably the best looking person on the lot.
Well, thanks.
Except for Mrs. Boss.
Except for Mrs. Boss. Oh my God, I have an update on the chickens. On the chickens.
Oh, with their fancy coop.
Yes, she got to listen. I feel like we got to talk about this another night because I'm running out of time. I've got to go to bed. But she got a couple of her chickens. And after only like 2 days or 3 days, she has now decided that she is going to get like 100 chickens.
Oh, yeah.
I talked to her today. And I begged her, and I think she's going to let me do it, to come and set up a coop cam. All right?
Well, the eggs are worth more than cars, aren't they?
I am going. Yeah, she farm nerded, Ice Wolf. That's exactly what she did. She sent me pictures today. Oh my God, there's so many pictures. She is. I don't even know what all I want to share with you until I get her on the show. I actually got her to agree to come on the show to talk about it because she is now working with a contractor to custom build like a larger hen house, like a big one. And there's a company in North Carolina that she's working with right now. She's designing the hen house that they're going to come up and build on her property so she can put 100 chickens in it. And listen, she got them toys. They have toys in their little hen house here. I'm going to show you a couple pictures real quick before we go. All right, these things. This is plumb ridiculous. So I've got her convinced to let me come out and film the construction of this new hen house, and I'm going to do a time lapse on it, and I'm going to set up a couple of cameras. We're going to call it the coop cam, and we'll be able, just like Griffin's pergola cam, we'll be able just to check in on the chickens every now and then, because we're actually going to set up cameras in the hen house that way we can keep up with Mrs. Boss's chicken house. All right. This to me is the funniest thing because she nerds out on this stuff. Like I don't understand why all of a sudden she decides that she wants to own 100 chickens. Why?
Go big or go home. That's Mrs. Boss.
That's exactly right. I'm telling you what, man, 100 chickens she says she's ready to buy, which is mind-boggling to me.
She did the math and she realized it's more money in eggs than cars.
You're probably not wrong about that. All right, I'm going to show you a couple pictures, then we got to get ready to go. Our new audience doesn't care about the coop cam. So I showed you guys the picture of the chicken house that she had built. Here is from a better view so you can see how nice it is. Her dogs are already trying to get into it. So here's one of her new chickens. By the way, she's named them all. I don't even remember the names, but we're gonna have to talk. We'll ask her about the names when they come here. Here's a couple of them. I think in that one that's not a hen, that's a rooster, right? Or are these all 4 hens? I don't know.
I'm not a trained professional.
I wouldn't know. Okay, look, she bought them toys. They have toys. These chickens have toys to play with. How ridiculous! How ridiculous is this?
You know, with all urgency, I have to say, before she scales her operation to 100, she needs to live with those 4 chickens for 30 to 60 days. Because these chickens, they change quite a bit, including in personality and needs in the first 2 to 3 months.
Buddy,
they might look cute now.
She's had these for like 3 days. She's like, I'm going to buy 100 of them.
Yeah, we need to slow that roll. We need to slow the roll.
No, I think that this is a disaster in the making, and I am personally very excited about being there to witness all of it. All right. No, I told her today, I said, you realize how terrible of an idea this is. She's like, what are you talking about? I'm already like constructing and designing this big old hen house. I'm like, please, I just want to tape.
There are going to be so many tiers on that coop cam.
I want to tape everything. I said, you don't realize this is a reality show in the making right here. You're a city girl and you want 100 chickens. I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be phenomenal content. Just let me tape
Crash
everything.
TV.
She says
That's
I could
exactly
tape
what
it.
This is called.
She said I could tape it. So I'm actually headed to her house after the cruise to set up cameras. I am not kidding
Lord,
you.
Have mercy.
I'm setting up
I'm headed
cameras.
to Griffin's house after the cruise to hang out in the pergola.
That's where I would go if I were you, DJ. Screw the chickens.
No, I gotta say,
I'm sitting in the hot tub.
I will after I get the coop cam set up, because then we can watch the coop cam from the hot tub. All right. Yeah, listen, this is going to be incredible. This is going to be great. Rad says, what could go wrong? Everything. Everything.
Wrong.
This
Literally
is all going to go wrong. This is going to be
disaster.
So great. I am so excited about this. She does not understand how terrible of an idea this is. I am going to love every second of it. In a loving, friendly way. I will... I told her I wanted to name it the Coop Cam. She's like, that's stupid. I'm like, no, this is going to be rich. This is going to be amazing. And I'm keeping all rights.
One night she'll forget to close the door on the fence and the coyotes will get in and she'll be back down to 4 chickens.
Nah.
And it will all be on video. And I swear to God, PETA is going to be called. PETA will be called.
Oh, this is good stuff.
The chicken coop.
Oh man,
It'll be a
good
bloodbath.
stuff. Rad says she can get her workout in raising chickens. Yeah, I should get her in on Cardio Quest. She does go to the gym. She goes to the gym and does all that
chasing
stuff.
down a chicken is hard work.
Oh man, this is going to be phenomenal. I can't wait. I can't wait to share this content with you. It's going to be like the Raid DJ's channel, where I can just post you like 3 or 4 minutes of content every time we do a show, and you guys just get to see a little
DJ,
something.
You cannot let her go through with this.
I did tell her that I think it's a bad idea, but she says she's going to do it, so I'm just now along for the ride.
You did not tell her you thought it's a bad idea. You told her I would like to record it all happening. That just encourages her.
It's going to be a disaster. Because it's going to be a disaster. I said those words.
Those poor chickens.
I said those words. This is going to be a disaster. And I invited her to come on the show to talk about it. I did. Real quick before we go, sure. I'm going to give you guys the latest from Jonathan Ingram as we get ready to raid on out. Thank you to everybody for hanging out tonight. Griffin, as always, thank you. Spock, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Nice. We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go on vacation.
All my work undone. Spaceships are burning. Stars don't shine as bright.
Seth, thank you. Spock, Griffin, Karkin, Matters, thank you guys all. Thanks to Rad, thanks to Crystal, the new members of our community, thank you guys for coming in, and we'll look forward to catching up with you guys a little bit later. More Star Trek Fleet Command content coming on Thursday now instead of Saturday. Yeah, he got me. Yikes.
Yeah, you got God.
I got. Oh
you
my
got
God. I got God. Oh no. He's still going.
I do just want to remind the viewers, hey, remember, DJz is going to attempt to stream from the cruise ship next week. So y'all best be like paying attention and tuning in, because you don't know who's going to show up on those streams.
That's right. We have multiple guests lined up. Wait, you rated me for 4 hours?
Unbelievable.
It was all night.
And then maintenance started. Oh, that's too bad.
He got about 60 trillion off of me.
All Saved by the bell.
Yep. All right, guys, that's going to do it. One thing is for certain, DJz will be rated on the cruise. That is most certainly accurate. Ladies and gentlemen, let's head on out. Where are we going tonight? Bafty is streaming. Cree is streaming. Moshcraft is streaming. Nolan is streaming. Where you guys want to go? Where you guys want to go? You want to go? Hey, I do. Oh, these are ducks. I do have a duck stream we could go watch. The coop cam isn't ready yet. But we're working on it. We're going to get that coop cam up and running, everybody. Don't you worry about it. Oh, it's midnight. She's probably already in bed. I'd send her a text and be like, hey, listen, we want the coop cam. We're coming for the coop cam. You know, Marine Mammal Rescue doesn't let me raid in. Oh, wait, maybe it will. All right, guys, let's go watch otters. Marine Mammal Rescue. That's what we're going to go check out tonight. In the meantime, thank you guys so very much for coming in, hanging out. My name is UltimatDJz.
And I'm Griffin.
And we are Talking Trek, broadcasting live from Miami in only a few short days. We'll catch you on Thursday night right before we head on down south, and live from Miami on Saturday. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're looking forward to seeing you guys down there. You guys have a great night. From your friendly neighborhood cat person, my name is UltimatDJz. You guys have a great night.